Judge today's case, end of the road.
Anger, upset, derision, and destruction. This case is all about attitude.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Robrisha Allen and Anthony Allen. Mr. and Mrs. Allen, you have been together for 17 years, married for 7, and have 4 children together. Mrs. Allen, you are suing Mr. Allen for $1,500. $500 for the telephone that he broke and $1,000 for the computer that he broke. So I'm going to talk to you about that momentarily. But before we do, Mrs. Allen, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here today?
Well, Your Honor, I'm here because this fool don't know how to stop messing around with thoughts. Do you know what a thought is?
I do know what a thought is. I learned on this show, but yes,
okay.
I know.
Yes, he don't know how to stop messing around with thoughts. So I have a story to tell you. So one time, we were at home with the kids. We in the living room chilling. You know, all of a sudden he jumps up. He has to go to the store. Okay, so he goes to the store. It's a couple of hours. I'm like, where is he at? He's not at home. I mean, he's not at home, so I'm like, he must be out somewhere. So I give the kids to the neighbor, and I go looking for him. So I'm looking for him like a Spectre Gadget. I see him. I finally spot the car, and I see him in the car, and it's a dog on the passenger side, and the thought was tucked at the bottom of the passenger seat, but the dog was sitting on the passenger seat with his head out. So we go into a speed chase, like down Broadway. Everybody looking like, they think I'm like the po-pos, and he is like the criminal. We just speeding down Broadway. And he jumped over this ditch, like in our truck, like leap, like it's a movie, jump over a ditch.
Like Dukes of Hazzard,
yeah. Like a big jump over the ditch and drive off into the sunset with his dog and the thought under the seat of the car.
Mr. Allen, were you being chased in the car with a thought and a dog?
I was, but we wasn't together then. We be having our breaks, so.
You were on a break.
We were married.
Married people be separated, but, you know, we was on our break and stuff, so, you know, I was doing me. When she on her break, she do her. I was at the store, finna go downtown and chill with one of my friends. Like, we weren't having sex or doing none of that. It was just a female.
But you were still living in the same house together when this happened, you and she? Mr. and Mrs. Allen, you were both staying in the same house when this happened?
Well, we was co-parenting, but...
But were you staying in the same house? That's all I'm asking. I'm not saying that you were together. I'm just asking, were you residing in the same home?
Yes.
Okay. Now, Mr. Allen, you say that though you admit to having cheated in the past, you changed, but she won't treat you as if you've changed. Explain that to me.
I mean, well...
I don't let him gather up his thoughts, but I have
Hang on.
She's still holding on to, like, the past, like, so...
So how long have you been a righteous brother with no cheating?
You say with who?
How long you been a righteous brother not cheating?
I've been a righteous brother ever since I came home from prison.
Okay.
Like,
so you haven't cheated on her since then?
No,
and how long ago was that?
That was, since I came home?
Yeah.
I came home in March 2018.
He's just now trying to be faithful.
So a little over a year you've been faithful?
Yes.
Okay. But she won't let go of the past?
No, I don't think so. I don't think she still got it in her mind I'm still cheating.
Because Ms. Allen, do you think he's still cheating?
I'm not sure. I mean, he probably with porno sites for right now, but like...
Nah.
Yes,
Hang on, go ahead, Mrs. Allen.
He cheats with the porno sites for right now.
But
you know that would lead to something
though,
else.
So.
But I asked you...
We'll talk about that. I understand. I understand. It's a matter of how you define it. Go ahead.
Yes, like I even explained to him, I'm like, cheating, if you watching porno sites, that's cheating. Like, and
But
then we just got back together. We just got back together a couple of months ago.
She don't ever want to do none of, like, please, you know, satisfy her husband. So
because you got to earn that. You can't just think
stay home, take care of it at home,
yeah, you know
so you won't go out and do the wrong thing.
So, you know.
Is your love life less than luscious?
I
I'm
love
talking to
life.
her. Is your love life less than luscious?
Yes, like we.
Why is it less than luscious?
Because
What do
he,
less than luscious? What is
he gets.
that?
I'm sorry. It means I'm asking if you guys' sex life
Like,
is
get the
less
flame
than good.
go out, like,
yeah. Is it not happening no more?
Yeah, ain't no
Is
more
it not
lights.
popping?
Ain't no flames going on no more.
Why is it not popping?
Because he sits up here and accuses me of things I didn't do. He studied cheating. Like when we got married after our wedding, it was one of his sad chicks after our wedding. After we got married, when we went outside, one of his sad chicks, or one of the girls that he used to mess around with or like him, was outside of the wedding and just awkward. And I even addressed him with it, and he didn't even really say nothing. He acted like it wasn't nothing. So of course I'm gonna be like this because you just now trying to be this good man within 6 months when we've been together.
Well,
Knew
how
each other
that- how
17
that
years,
sound,
been
though?
married
Like, if
7
I
years.
change for the better,
so
I
it's
change
hard
for the
for
better.
me. It's hard for me to believe him when he say he want to be right, but he still throw shots at me because he'll think that
What
I'm
kind of shots is he throwing at you? I don't
like
understand.
I'm cheating. I'm the one that's that want to mess around.
I see. I see.
She
looking at other men. Every time we out, she looking at other men. Like we'll be out walking. It's like she can't help herself. Like
Really?
So let me ask you this: have you ever caught her cheating?
like came in the room and seen them.
No,
like,
but you know, anything. What's your best evidence that she has interests elsewhere?
I mean,
Him being delusional like he is, he accused me of doing stuff I don't do.
she text him soon.
No, I did not. That was not the same day. You delusional.
She's saying the
And
dates
that was not the same
dates
day.
was on there. It said she texted him the dates that night. when
That
I
night.
left.
Yeah. Okay.
They
Okay.
on
I
there.
hear what you're saying.
Okay, I go through the phone. We do it. We have sex. I go to work. I come back. I see her texting a guy like right after we have sex, and I go to work.
That's a lie.
He say he texts her and say what's up. She say
You know that's
she
a
say
lie.
what
Stop.
you try. She say what you trying to get. Some. She say what he say. She said what you trying to. She said you
Be
trying to
careful.
get. Okay, I got
Some of the good thing. Let's just call it the good thing.
She said basically, did he want to have sex? He sent back an emoji like, like yeah, like you know what I'm saying.
Did
Like,
you ask some other guy? Did he want to have sex right after you just had sex with him?
No, Yana, that was like 2-3 weeks before me and him got together.
That's
That was
damn
an
lie.
old
She-
text.
that's a lie.
Him being delusional like he is, he accused me of doing stuff I don't do.
She text him soon.
No, I did not. That was not the same day. You delusional,
She saying the
and that
dates
was not the
line,
same
the dates
day.
was on there. It said she texted him the dates that night. when
That
I left.
night. Yeah, okay.
They
Okay,
on
I
there.
hear what you're saying. You say that he's controlling, so much so that he tries to manage everything you wear. Tell me about
Yes.
that.
Oh my gosh. Like one day it was hot. Like in St. Louis, it was like 90 degrees in St. Louis. And so you gotta wear shorts and like little tank tops. So I bought me some
That
pretty
don't mean dress
hot
like a
red
hoe,
shorts.
you know, so.
I put them on. I put on a little black shirt. I'm in the house all day, so I'm not gonna be outside. I walk past him.
that don't
He
mean
like,
dress like
oh,
a hoe.
nuh-uh, you can't wear that. You can't wear that's hoish. That's not how a wife. That's not how a wife wear her clothes and ripped it off of me. I mean, I even got a video. What a video
Well, let me
is?
see-
of
let me
showing
see
him
the video, then you can
bleaching
respond.
And ripping my clothes off.
Let me
Like
see.
he ripped
Let me
my
see the
clothes
video.
off. These are my clothes that my husband decided to rip up and bleach of mine. I barely make ends meet now, as it is. But he want to get mad and controlling and demanding and feel like these are whorish clothes that I shouldn't wear. So he threw him a fit and bleached all my clothes. As you
I got
guys
it,
can
I got
see,
it.
He ripped that dress
Mr.
off
Allen,
me.
what do you say happened there?
All right.
Stop.
Sorry.
It's a respect thing, you know. Then like so when she act out, she wanna put on these shorts, you know what I'm saying. Then make it bad enough, like the history of me and her, you know, with this cheating back and forth. So we should make each other feel comfortable. So I feel like she's saying me, you know what I'm saying. Like
I see what you're saying.
You know, so it's a respect. I'm not trying to be controlling. I just want my respect as a man. So like you go outside, you got on these shorts, yo. cheeks hanging out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's who.
But
like,
why
what
rip
wife
them up?
dress
I'm
like
around
that?
the
Then
house.
She don't wanna, you know.
Do you get mad if she wears that stuff inside the house, though?
What man would get mad?
I was inside the house
What man
when
would
you
get
did that.
mad at her wearing it in the house?
That's what she's saying.
Yeah,
Like,
I went to the mailbox and got the mail and went in the
walk around the
house.
house naked. Why would I
And he
be
ripped
mad
them
at
off.
her with some skimpy stuff on around the house? He bought her this little red dress and everything, you know, and it's Valentine's Day, so you know what's going on, what they doing. So she tried to keep the dress and wear the dress while we together, and like, you know what I'm saying? So
Did you get a dress from another dude while he was down and you tried to keep it and wear it in front of him? If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Missed a show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms, and for exclusive content, go to Apple TV.
when I was locked up, she was messing with this guy, you know what I'm saying, when I was locked up. And, you know, on Valentine's Day, they went out. You know, he bought her this little red dress and everything, you know, and it's Valentine's Day, so you know what's going on, what they doing. So she tried to keep the dress and wear the dress while we together, and like, you know what I'm saying? So.
Did you get a dress from another dude while he was down, and you tried to keep it and wear it in front of him?
No,
I'm pretty casual about gestures and all, but that's a lot.
I mean, Your Honor, that dress was like a $750 dress, and I kept it. I was gonna sell it. I never ruined it for him. I told him, let me keep it until I sell it and get some money out of it.
We either was selling clothes
And
at a time.
you even
and she
told me
still
that
ain't
I can
wanna-
keep it, and then I
she still ain't wanna
completely ripped
sell
it
to
up.
get no money for it. Like,
Well, you know, can I say this, Mr. Allen? I understand what you're saying. Part of your problem is that you cheated on her, and now that you have that guilty mind, you see that cheat coming back at you. Another part of your problem is she's done other things when you were down and doing other things. She was with other guys. So you got two things that you're trying to deal with. The only thing I ask of you is this: don't be ripping clothes up off her. Don't be tearing up stuff. We can't cross that line where we get aggressive with one another because of our fears and concerns. And that's what it is, fear and concern about what she may be doing and how you might get hurt. You want $1,500 from him. Explain to me why. Mrs. Allen, now it's time to talk.
Oh, I
said Mrs. Allen.
I'm sorry.
You want $1,500. Why?
Because he broke my smart TV.
What did he do?
One night, you know, he wanted to go to, we was in the room chilling. He wanted to go to the store. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm laying in the bed. I am a little lazy, so I'm laying in the bed. He like, well, let's go to the store. We need to go to the store. I said, I'm not gonna go to the store at 2 o'clock in the morning. He said, oh, why? Come on, we need to really go to the store. I need to go get me something from the store. I told him no, and he punched my TV and broke it. Like, punched it like this, and it broke. I have a picture of the TV right there.
Is that the TV? Well, you tell me what you think happened, Mr. Allen.
First of all, like I told you, it's all on her terms. Like when some little money hit her on a card or something, or you know, or she got to go out late night, then you know it's okay. But like when it's me trying to do something, then she you know, tripping and got an attitude and stuff, and you know, but. That's not why I broke the TV.
Why did you break the TV?
It was a.
That was the reason.
If I could just transfer like 40% of her words over you, I would be so happy. I want you to say less and you to say more. Why'd you break the TV?
I wanted my respect, like
that's how you get it?
That's the only way I feel like with her I can give my respect with stuff, like, cause.
Does that make her be quiet? When you break TVs, does that make her be quiet? Does that get you where you want to go?
No, it does not.
Nah, but I feel better and we'll be even, like, so.
That's it. You hit it right, nail on the head. It's wrong as all get out, but you're right about why you did it. Can I beg you? I mean, beg on my hands and knees on behalf of your children that you guys level up And you put it so beautifully, it's a shame that you understand it, but you can't deal with it. You know, I break stuff not because it makes her quiet, not because it gives me control, but it evens the score and it makes me feel better. Oh my Lord, what kind of example are you setting for your children? I don't get what I want. And then I break something. If your kids learn, don't get what you want, break something, and take that into the street, I saw how you conduct your business. You razz him, you press him, you push him, you're ignorant. There's this false sense of strength in the tone of your voice and the level of your volume, and it's not strength, it's weakness. It is a lack of vocabulary. It is a poverty of the soul that allows you to disrespect the father of your children in that manner. I know what's going on the YouTube, not the YouTube like I'm on YouTube and all that. Everybody, you got the wrong sister. No. Don't model that. That's right. All you guys are doing is trying to one-up each other, and every time you do it, you are kicking the legs out from under your kids. It's a truck, it's a TV, it's a phone, and I bet you ain't got no college fund or nothing for them kids need to do something extra. You ain't got it. Kids need braces, you ain't got it. You got a truck, you got a big TV that you broke. You didn't even respect it, so you won't buy a new TV, I know, if you haven't already done it. But where are the kids' stuff? They need some extracurriculars, where they money? They at the TV store when you buy TV after TV after TV. Holy moly. I'm so mad I don't know what to do. Now you listen to me. When you leave here, you need to leave here different people. I don't care what you've been through. I don't care what you've seen. I don't care what nobody did for you, didn't do to you. You have been told what your conduct is doing to your children. You have been put on notice. So what happens from today forward with respect to your children is all on you. I don't want to hear about environment. I don't want to hear about nothing. You know better, because I told you. I'm not going to give her money for nothing. You guys both are both in there trifling, sad, and tired. But Mr. Allen, if you want due respect, if you want your manhood, you want to be the leader and all that kind of stuff, you got to step forward strong and right. You can't lose your temper. Do you understand what I'm saying? You want to lead with that. You want to be respectful, be that guy. You with me?
Yep. I just feel like getting even better, because like...
No, it's not. It's killing your kids. Get even makes you feel good at the cost of children. If how you feel in the moment is more important than your children's future, keep it up. Keep it up, brother. Let your kids down. It don't matter. There will be no recovery in this matter.
The judge said you guys got to leave here and be different people, that you have to level up. What's your reaction to hearing that?
I'm gonna take heed of that. I really believe that we can try, we can do good if we try. Like, I'm gonna take heed on everything the judge said to me, because she was so right. Like, the way I talked to him is not, like, good.
But we're hoping Judge Lynn got through to him. Do you think she did today?
Yeah, I believe she did.
Okay, all right, well, best of luck, we'll see.
Thank
all right?
you.
Judge, this is the case of Drank Sinatra.
Thank you. Today we've got a case of drinking, cheating, breaks, and one baby. And I want to make sure that last thing, that baby, is okay.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Kayla Allen and Brian Vizueta. The two of you have been together 3 years, separated for the last 6 months. You have one child together. Ms. Allen, you are seeking monetary compensation from Mr. Vizueta for moving expenses, and we will get to that momentarily. But Ms. Allen, I'm going to start with you. Why are we here today?
Good morning, Judge. First off, Brian says that I'm a hoe and not a housewife. And the first thing is that, you know, this past Memorial Day weekend, I went with one of my best friends down to Orlando. Brian was invited to come on that trip. I even offered to pay for his way.
Right.
And at the end of the day, you know, he said he didn't want to go. So while I was down there, throughout the trip, I was kind of posting pictures with my best friend. And one day in particular, I went down to the bar because my friend was in the room talking to her boyfriend. And while at the bar, the bellboy offered to take me and my friend to downtown Orlando to see the area, you know. I took a Snapchat video of downtown Orlando, but I didn't include my friend in the video. So because of that, the next thing you know, Brian's accusing me of sleeping with the bellboy and going home with him and not going back to the hotel room.
Mr. Vizueta, do you think she was messing around with the bellboy?
I mean, yeah, there's proof.
Now, where's the proof?
When she came back, I had asked her, you know, I confronted her about it, and she breaks down crying. So...
That's not what happened at all. So
mind you, there's other proof.
basically,
But yeah, I'm gonna get you. Did you fall
basically
out?
what happened was I gave him the whole phone. So he went through Snapchat, he went through Instagram, he went through Facebook. I was able to explain everything. But the one thing that I was very, in particular about, he wanted to read through my messages with my best friend. And I think that's an invasion of privacy. Like, why do you need to go through what I'm saying with my best friend? And he wanted to try to time track me to be able to coordinate and say, oh, well, you were here and you were there. So the message in particular that he's talking about, one of the messages said, okay, well, my friend said, okay, well, good night. And I had explained to him that she had sent that because I was taking too long downstairs at the bar to get back upstairs. But as she sent that message, I walked into the room.
Did what you see bother you, and why did it bother you?
If we're working things out, you shouldn't be hiding stuff at all.
Well, what was she hiding? I mean, did she let you go through the phone?
Yes.
Sort of, yeah.
Sort of, yeah. That's a yes. Yeah. What did you see that said, aha, she's doing the wrong thing?
Because at that time, I had asked her, you know, who'd you go out with? Oh, just my friend. Come to find out, there's a dude in the picture now, out of nowhere. And then that's when I tell her, look, if we're working things out, you shouldn't be hiding stuff. So
the reason why...
that's already a red flag for me.
If we're working things out, were things already rocky?
Of course.
Why were things rocky?
She had stepped out.
What now? Is that true?
No. So the issue with regards to that is the timing. So basically what happened was I moved out at the beginning of September because we basically had lost our way. You know, Brian was not spending time at home. So it got to the point that I was like, you know, maybe we just need space. So I moved out. And by the month of...
So you were on a break?
Yeah, but kind of break. No, no.
I hate breaks.
No. It wasn't like a break. I just moved out because it was just very it was a hostile...
You moved out and it wasn't a break?
No, it was a hostile environment, so I just wanted to get some space. So we were still talking. We even went to you know, some counseling in October. But then what happened was...
she's still seeing some dude.
And then, but the guy that he's referring to, my coworker, we had to text basically, you know, for work purposes. So what he's referring to was, come the end of October, around Halloween time, Brian and I kind of sort of agreed that we were going to go...
You were seeing him the entire time?
We were going to go. That's not what happened. But at the end of October, we both agreed that we were going to go on the break. And after we agreed to go on the break, in November was when I kind of sort of started going a little bit more with the guy, really talking to him, texting, keeping things kind of sort of casual.
So you kind of drifted into a quasi-relationship while you were out of the house and on a break. Did I get that?
Yeah, yep. I did that, but he also did stuff.
Yeah, so. And we're gonna figure that out in a minute, Mr. Vizueta. What did you learn about the nature of her relationship? When did you learn it, and what did you guys say about it?
She had come out when we were, you know, not talking. She was like, hey, I'm gonna go out with coworkers. And it was this dude. I already called it out from the beginning. I was like, you don't have any other coworkers that live in Jersey that are gonna come pick you up? So there's that. So then, out of months later, she admits, yeah, you know, we were texting. We went a couple of times, but just friends. All while the entire time we're going to therapy.
Okay.
So then that's when I told her, look, I'm not beat for this. I'm not here for that. I hope you get what you want. I'm just gonna contact you.
But I'm not the dude.
I'm just gonna contact you, the baby related, and that's it.
You say he tries to control you. I think I already know where you're going to go with that one, but has he always been a jealous guy? Because he does tend to look through your phone and your Instagram and all that kind of stuff. Is he jealous?
I will say yes. Has things gotten progressively worse? Yeah. In particular, there's an ex from grade school that I was involved with. And he's also like one of my really good friends, but only because of what Brian, he doesn't like him, so I only hang out with him really in a group setting. But one instance in particular, I had asked Brian to help me move the baby's furniture and my stuff into my new apartment. He basically told me, no, I'm not gonna help you. You can do that on your own. So I reached out to one of my friends because I didn't want to spend like,
Wait a minute, hold up. Your baby, right?
Yes, sir.
She's with your baby. And you ain't gonna help her get situated with your seed, with your progeny.
It sounds bad, but...
Yes, it does.
I know. But my whole argument is, if she removed herself from our living space together, I don't want to interrupt, or I don't want to, inject myself into that.
Hold up. No. I'm gonna have a moment, and then I'm gonna let it go. At no time are you not responsible for the welfare of your children. At no time.
I understand.
I don't care if she goes to the moon. You're supposed to do your job with respect to that child. If she ain't stable, if she ain't right, and she's holding that baby and her legs are out from under her, she falls on top of the baby. That's your baby.
And
your
it wasn't
baby.
Her alone.
Huh?
It wasn't her alone. She had a...
It doesn't matter. Was there another father?
No.
It was just you.
Yes, ma'am.
How could you not, like, even if she didn't ask you to help, it was like, you got my baby. You better be all right. You know what I'm saying?
I see that.
That's my 10 cents to the world. I don't understand it. You know, how attenuated a man could be from his own future. Woo! Let's say they were doing the mad nasty.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Were you doing the mad nasty?
After I found out, yeah.
If you want her to forgive you for that, can't you forgive her for the other thing? Why don't you tell me, other than the cheating, what is your main concern with her?
My main concern is her drinking.
How much does she drink?
Good amount, like, let's say a bottle.
A bottle? There are all kinds of bottles. They got the little ones, they got the big ones.
Like a 750 bottle, a
750?
A milliliter of?
It could be any liquor. She has no...
Are you a drinker, Ms. Allen?
So, I do drink.
Exactly. Yes.
But no, I'm not denying the fact that I drink. However, I drink, like, when I'm with my friends, it could be maybe, like, you know, like 3 or 4, like, wine coolers, or maybe we'll have, like, a bottle of wine, or, you know.
How many? Yeah, I take it you don't think it can.
But he's making it seem like, you know, I'm coming home from work every day and I'm, like, downing a bottle.
How often do you drink? Do you drink every day?
No. I have to wake up for work the next day.
Every other day.
Literally, Monday to Friday, I'm not drinking. Well, Monday to Thursday. Friday...
I can't even keep that straight.
Because, and then Friday, you know, he'll pick up the baby, so it's never anything, like, too crazy, because baby comes back to me on Saturdays. So I'm not trying to be, you know, hungover throughout the whole day. Or even, like, you know, he says I'm an alcoholic, but
you get lit up, though. You get lit up, though, right?
Not even, because...
No, I mean, you know, I understand, glass of wine, but you gotta,
I'll go to a good point, and then, like, you know, I'm working on it, because, you know, I do know, like, the alcohol is an issue for him. So it's like, lately I've really been, like, you know, trying to mind, like, my limits, trying to, like, woo-saw myself, and, you know...
If you're trying to mind your limits, then you know there's an issue.
Exactly.
People don't mind their limits when they know that stuff is cool.
I just don't want to become, like, because, you know, there's been times where it's, like, you know, like, things have happened throughout the day, like, you know, between us, and then I'll wait till, like, I start drinking to then, like, explode, which is why, like, you know, I really try to, like, tone it down, like, not drink too much.
Repeat after me. I have an issue.
An issue.
With liquor.
With liquor.
There you go. You say say Mr. Vizueta never wants to spend time with you and the baby. Tell me why you believe that.
That's a lie.
So, for instance, on
That's
the,
a lie right
I
there.
literally have
I'm gonna tell you.
I have to beg Brian.
I know
to
she
come.
does talk a lot, though. I get that part. So I'm gonna give you an
That's fine.
opportunity.
She's gonna make her own
I've
bread.
noted that. Go ahead.
I mean, I literally have to beg Brian to come over and spend the night or to spend time with us. Like, literally, like, or for instance, like, I will text him in the morning, and one time I didn't text him at all. So next you know, he's like, wait, no good morning text?
That's
None
you.
of this? But that's him,
you.
because,
You're always
again,
complaining
because
about
I'm
no
always
text.
texting him first. I'm always reaching out to want to hang out. I'm always like, hey, come over. Hey, stay over.
Gotcha. Mr. Vizueta,
That's
do
a
you
lie.
not reach out to her?
Yeah, we talk every day, all day. Do I not stay over every night? No, because I have my own place. You know, I want my own space. But the thing is, she doesn't see it that way. She sees it, oh, you gotta be with me at all times, till the morning, till night, till next day. And when I'm not at work, I'm with her and the baby.
Are you guys working to get back together to have that unit, or is this just it?
I think we're working on that. But
On back
Trying to-
in the house with the baby?
yeah, trying to see where it goes from there.
What do you think you're doing?
I agree. Like, I really want our family unit. You know, I'm adopted, so I didn't grow up with my birth parents, and I don't want that for my child. So, you know, I did have mishaps. I recognized them, and I realized, like, you know, I was wrong, and I really do, like, I apologize, and I feel horrible for it. And I keep trying to say, like, you know, I really want him to move back in with us. I really want to work on things. I really want to progress and move forward. I don't want to keep dwelling on the past. And it just seems like Brian just can't let go of what happened.
Okay.
And
when you say mishaps, to what are you referring?
literally, like, the whole thing with my coworker, he refuses to let that go. And it's like, you know, like, during that time period, he was with 5 girls, and I moved on from that.
Mr. Vizueta, you didn't mention that.
I didn't think
Were you with 5 girls while she was kind of flirting around with the coworker?
No, I mean, let's get this straight. She wasn't just flirting around. She was in a full-blown relationship with
No
the dude.
matter what she was doing, what were you doing? Don't say she's taking care of, because you came in here with the wrong attitude about
No,
that
not at all.
baby. Yes,
Not
you
at
did.
all.
You told me what your attitude was, and I'm telling you it was wrong.
No.
Yeah.
Just that one instance, but you can't tell me about my own kid.
If you would like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Missed the show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms, and for exclusive content, go to Apple TV. What were you doing?
She doesn't have to know what she already
No,
has
I'm
moved
not.
on.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you, what were you doing? Were you seeing other
Yes,
women?
yes, I was enjoying my time.
Can I say this? Can I say this? I see it all the time. A woman does this much wrong over here. Yeah. Dude does this over here. No, wait a minute. She spends years trying to get you over this.
So
while
did I,
you,
and she stepped
hey. You think she shouldn't even acknowledge that this happened?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
What are you saying?
I'm
You're
saying
saying
she
it's
can't-
none of her business. You were seeing other women, but it is an unforgivable sin that she was flirting with another dude while you were seeing
It's
other
not
women.
Flirting. It's not even flirting.
Let's say they were doing the mad nasty.
It's exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's say we were doing the mad nasty. Were you doing the mad nasty?
After I found out, yeah.
Yep.
So if you want her to forgive you for that, can't you forgive her for the other thing?
She hasn't. She still brings it up.
I bring it up if he brings that up, because everything coming out of his mouth is "you're a hoe." Even if
yeah, I'm a
it could
hoe.
be like I'm at work and I have to go to another location for my job. He's like, "Oh well, I know you're gonna smash your on your way to your job to the other
mean, it
location."
happened already with
Like
some.
seriously, like
What does she need to do to get this right?
I don't even know the answer to that question.
If you
There's-
don't know the answer to that question, how do you anticipate rescuing this?
I personally don't feel like we're in a good place for that. And I don't want to hold her back because I'm undecisive.
So you out.
I think I am.
that's basically what I'm getting right now.
He's out. You know what? Out is out. And a lot of women have a hard time seeing it. But if he can't forgive you, think how bad N would be.
Exactly.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's not the end of the world if he does the right thing about that baby.
No, she's taken care of.
Don't say she's taken care of, because you came in here with the wrong attitude about that
not at all.
baby. Yes,
Not
you
at
did.
all.
You told me what your attitude was, and I'm
No.
telling you it was wrong.
No.
Yeah.
Just that one instance, but you can't tell me about my own kid.
No, I'm telling you about the attitude you gave me. She had other people helping you, so you weren't worried about it. And I'm telling you that
see
is
that,
not an attitude that is appropriate for your child. Don't tell me what's up. I know. Ms. Allen, you're seeking $300. Why don't you tell me why?
The first time when I moved out of the apartment we shared into the house of my mom, I had to pay a moving company to help me move my stuff.
Do you have any
Yeah, this is the bank
evidence
statement.
of that? Mr. Vizueta, what do you have to say about that?
She chose to pick
She
up
chose
her
to
stuff.
leave, so she should pay. Let me ask you this, are you paying child support?
Yes.
No.
Have you been ordered to pay child support?
No.
Let me go later.
No.
How much money do you give her every month?
I give her half of my check every week.
His paycheck is solely the daycare, half of the daycare. I pay half of the daycare. I pay the food for the daycare, food for her to eat at home.
You don't
I
pay
pay
for
for the
food, you get
diapers
the
for the
checks
house.
too.
I pay for the diapers,
Come
the
on.
wipes, everything.
Exactly, you heard that?
Everything.
Nothing.
And when I ask him to contribute, I'm doing the same thing at home. But mind you, the baby's only with him for 1 day.
Right.
The baby's
No,
with me for
she's
6.
with
What was the
3
full
days.
price of the move out?
It was 500, but I'm only looking for the 300.
What was it your decision, or was it mutually?
We
Her
both
decision.
agreed to move out.
It was
Or
her
we-
decision. I'm still in the place.
Well, we
I'll
know
say-
that, but you could have said, "Hey, get out."
No, she chose
Did
to
you
leave.
did you want her not to leave?
He packed my stuff with me.
Yeah.
Listen, Mr. Vizueta, I don't think you're a bad guy at all. Once a guy gets cheated on, there's some gizmo in their head. It just breaks. Ours might click around a little bit, but we can get it back on track. Theirs just pop. And sometimes they can never get over it. My suggestion to you is, Ms. Allen, don't pursue constant pain. He will persist in this if he can't get over it. He needs to come to you, get right, and get it together. Don't pursue it anymore, because his gizmo may be broken and there's nothing you can do about it. You're a beautiful young woman. Move on and step forward. I think it was a mutual decision for her to move out. Therefore, I will award you $250, which is half of what it costs to get out of there. This matter is adjourned.
Do you think you can get past this cheating?
It's gonna take some time, I think, but maybe if we could work things out slowly, probably get there someday.
I mean, it definitely hurts, because I really want my family to be together. I'm just gonna listen to the judge and, take a step back and just let him come to me. We have some good times, and I'm hoping that can outweigh the past.
Okay, all right, good luck.
Thank you.
Judge, today's case is no kids.
She starts food fights, fires, and flattened tires. Let's see if we can cut back on the crazy and find happily ever after.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Stevie Harden and Epiphany Dunk. Mr. Harden and Ms. Dunk, you have been together for 7 years and been living together for the last 6 months. Mr. Harden, you have 2 children from a previous relationship. You do not have any children. You are here today, Mr. Harden, seeking $500 for tires. We're going to talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Ms. Dunk, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here today?
Okay, Judge, we are here today because Mr. Harden over here thinks that he's entitled to me having his son, and we have our own issues, and I have my own values that I'm going by in this scenario.
Entitled. Now,
Yes,
is that the
ma'am.
word you wanted to use?
That is definitely the word I want to use.
Your Honor,
Let's talk to Mr. Harden about that. Do you...
I'm most definitely entitled.
Tell me about that.
I already have 2 little girls,
Yeah?
and now I need a son. We've been together for like 7 years, so why not? What you waiting on? We right here on national TV.
Marry her.
Number one, exactly. Number one.
I bet if y'all were married, it would be a different answer.
She don't want to get married.
Okay,
don't wanna get
that
married?
is such a fib. Number one, I have my own scenarios with Stevie. Stevie is a flirt. He cheated before in the beginning of our relationship. He is very, very friendly. You see how he smiles?
Very
Stevie?
friendly.
Hey man, I like to smile.
Exactly.
I like to
He
smile.
like
I'm
to
not that
smile.
friendly.
He's very
Nick's a
flirty.
smiler, but he's not a cheater.
Exactly. That smile say, look at me, come talk to me. That's what that smile says.
You've been smiling since
Judge.
you got a beautiful smile, but you're smiling. Mr.
Judge.
Harden, what do you have to say, sir?
She is look at me. Because every time, like, okay, we go out to eat somewhere. I'm gonna give you a scenario.
Okay.
We went out to eat one day, and I was looking at the waitress, taking my order. She was taking my order. She looks at me dead in my eyes and then asks me, like, hey, like, why you looking at her like that? I'm like, I'm not looking at her like that. She tipped the plate over. She tipped the plate over in my plate.
Surely. I did, because he was doing...
She tossed the plate
He
on
was
your
doing
plate.
more than just
Yes.
talking, taking an order. It's a little bit more conversation going on. The woman was not supposed to be there that long.
Repeat the conversation to me that required you to put his meal on his lap.
I don't recall the actual wording. It was just a little bit too much going on.
Give me an idea.
Idea of, I used to be a waitress myself, so it does not take that long to get your plate and go about your business. And you're not making eye contact and smiling and joking
She
with
was
each
trying to
other.
say
She
I was
wasn't
giving
talking
the
to
eye,
me
but I wasn't
like
giving the
that.
eye.
She was not joking and laughing with me like she was joking and laughing with Stevie. And he was
Do you think he was doing something? Because wait staff, they're trying to get tips, so they smile, they laugh, they're kind.
But what she need to know is she'll get the tip from me, not from Stevie. He gonna hand me his wallet. She gonna get it from me, not from Stevie. So yeah.
Tell me something Mr. Harden has done, because that's not on him. That was on her.
Well, we could go back. I'm pretty sure that was boiling up to that moment, which is why I blew up. But previously, when me and Stevie first moved in together, I was at work and my neighbor hit me up. She texted me because it was a new job, so I couldn't talk. My neighbor texted me and asked me did I know of a particular girl being with Stevie while I was at work, and I just was like on alert already because there is no one should be with Stevie while I'm at work coming in and out of our house.
Hang on.
So I called him. He did not answer the phone. So when I got off of work, because I could not leave early, I got there, and you sitting there with already got your scenario together, because I guess he already had seen the neighbor and knew what was going on, that she was gonna tell me. So when I got there, he was like, oh, remember we was mad last night, so I was gonna pack up and leave, but your stuff's still there, and you sitting there chilling, watching TV.
Mr. Harden, what is your version of that event?
Well, I like to say, first of all, I love her.
Right.
First and foremost.
Okay.
That's my baby.
All right, we heard that part. Now what? Now give us the next part.
Okay, next part. It was her friend. Her friend came over.
No friend.
It was her friend.
I don't have no friends.
Neutral friends. We was neutral friends. I wouldn't dare bring a girl over.
Let Mr. Harden
Never.
finish.
I wouldn't dare bring a girl over in our home. I would never do that. Like, it was a friend. She came over. She stopped through. I guess she was looking for epiphany. She did. She wasn't there. I was there. We were just conversating.
I had been in that place for over a year before Stevie and I decided to move in together when I renewed my lease. Ain't nobody ever stopped in my house, ever stopped in my house.
So you think he was doing
That
something
is definitely a
inappropriate?
lie, and I know he was.
Do you have any other stories for me? That's a little suspect, but I can't just give it to you. Anything else?
Okay, so let's see.
Your Honor, I got a story.
Oh, please, tell it to me.
Okay. Yeah. Since we're doing all that, now. Okay. As you know, I want to have a son.
Right.
One day, I came home. I guess she didn't know I was home. She was upstairs. Snuck upstairs. I heard her talking on the phone to a friend. I found out she was on birth control.
Okay.
So that hurt me to the core. Like, I can't even believe that she would do that.
Okay, number one, I'm a grown woman and I have my own timeline. Bruh, I'm not ready for that. Like,
Wait a minute. Do you think that any woman that you're dating ought to be willing to have a child with you?
Yeah.
Why?
Why not?
How long you got?
How long I got?
How long you got for me to explain that to you? Do you know that one of the most important things you ever do in life is to bring in life with another person? Do you understand that every person that you bring into this world as mother or as a father, you must love and care for financially, emotionally, physically, and be there for? So if every woman you date is required to carry your seed, you will have children hither and yon, you will have absolutely no money, and you will be raising a generation that doesn't live in a house with their father, which is not the best way to go.
Exactly, Judge. So I feel strongly just the same because I was an outside child in my house, so I totally, no.
Don't respond to that, Mr. Harden, because apparently you're not the only person who believes that, but I don't understand that train of thought.
Well, I'm a hard-working man. I try to take care of home the best way I can.
I try to take care of home the best way I can. Do you think the next generation of children will survive and thrive on I try the best way I can?
I think everybody in here, you try the best of your ability. And I'm gonna try my best of my ability, and with my sidekick, hopefully she'll help me.
I think you're a nice dude, Mr. Harden, but you've dug yourself such a deep hole. I'm gonna have to get you a ladder to get out of here.
Sugar daddy.
Now, Ms. Dunk, do you have a sugar daddy?
My definition of a sugar daddy, his definition of a sugar daddy is two different things.
Your Honor, I got something else.
What else do you have, sir?
She got a sugar daddy.
She has a sugar daddy. Oh, okay. Now, Ms. Dunk, do you have a sugar daddy? Because you've been with him for 7 years. Are you a faithful woman just because you don't want to have his kid?
I was going to say, my definition of a sugar daddy, his definition of a sugar daddy is two different things, but whatever he want to call it.
You even named him Sugar Daddy on your phone.
I did that being petty. I did that being petty with Mrs.
So she might play innocent.
All kinds of somebody's wrong. How you gonna do that?
With him because
innocent.
he was just like, I know you got a sugar daddy because you've been doing this, and the third, and they asked me for no money. But hey, I mean, it is what it is. So when he went through my phone, I made him see what he wanted to see.
Your Honor?
Yes, sir.
She came like, okay, we was budgeting and we was trying to say that we was gonna save. We got a joint account, and I know it's in the account. And one day she came home on a little mini shopping spree. Now we talked about it a week before, like about saving. And now all of a sudden she come home with bags. And then I got suspicious. And then I went through her phone. And then that's when I seen Sugar Daddy.
Okay, so that scenario right there, that had nothing to do with that man. I have my own separate money that Stevie knows nothing about. And sometimes I want to do stuff and him not know about it. So if I want to surprise him with something, I don't want him to see that I don't withdraw money from our account. He gonna ask me about it. So yes, how you surprise somebody and we got a joint account.
You say he has women calling him all the time. Who's calling?
This man's phone go off more than a little bit. Like, and he's so petty, he won't even put it on silent. He think it's funny.
Are a lot of women calling you, Mr. Harden?
Yeah, my two girls.
Lies.
Your daughters?
My daughters.
The lies.
So it's just the kid.
The lies.
And family members.
But no side pieces.
Listen,
No
y'all,
side pieces.
I took him for the first time to meet my mom in church or whatever, and number one, we were late because Mr. Primper over here likes to look nice before we go anywhere. So when we get there to church, we're already late, so we're sitting at the edge. My mom couldn't even give, like, like a formal greeting because the preacher's preaching. You over here, getting it in with the text, and like, I politely scooted on over by my mom and just let him have his little time.
Were you texting in the house of the Lord?
I was texting.
Yeah, just
it was a woman, I know for sure. Even though
How do you know that?
Because that's all he texts. He's so petty, we'll be sitting up beside each other. He'll be like, well, just so you don't think, now I'm put my phone by you. All I hear is ping, this name, ping, that name, ping, this name.
She said all that. Okay, one day I went out of town. Came back home.
Yeah.
Hickeys on her neck. So I'm just trying to say, when we left, we kind of left, not on bad terms, but just,
it wasn't cool.
Wasn't cool.
Number one, we were not living together, and we were still trying to determine what route we were going.
The next week, she popped up to my house and try to set my car on fire.
So she's saying that you were kind of like not together on a break. Were you on a break?
Yeah, we was on a break, but that don't mean anything.
Well, what are the break rules? I never understand that. What are the break rules? Because
his break rules.
What does a break mean?
Your Honor, his break
What can you
rules
do
are.
on
This
a
is
break?
why it up with the hickeys because in the back of my mind, I could think, you remember when you thought that you and Stevie was serious, and then you hear that he at the studio with him, his homeboy having a threesome with one of the girls.
Everybody got a studio.
Listen, I don't understand. So why does the threesome, like, does that equal to the hickeys, or is that like a little bit above, yeah, a little bit under? How you work that out?
Your Honor, she just mad because, okay, I had a threesome with a friend.
Okay.
Okay?
It was like
Now,
But
you want to bring
years ago.
Oh, years ago.
Years
a
ago.
cool friend, though. And he
Years
just
ago.
diminished that little friendship, like.
She just jealous.
But it was before your time, Mrs. It was before your time, yes?
I didn't hold on to that. I'm just letting it be known that you have your history, so it ain't like you just squeaky clean. So no, we're not doing that.
Nobody's squeaky clean.
Right,
But did that happen before you?
No, okay, so it was in the middle of that when you first meeting somebody and we're hanging with each other constantly for 2 weeks situation. And in the middle of that, I figured that you were not for me because you got OkCupid, you got Tinder, you got POF, and you got all the rest of the social media. So I'm like, what you need me for? So I pulled back. My little homegirl get back in town from military because she was deployed. She come to my house the next morning and she just like, girl, I just came from chilling with such and such. I gave her a little rundown of the dude and I say, who? Stevie?
Mr. Harden, did all that? You look so struck, Mr. Harden. I feel sorry for you. You all right over there?
I'm just having all that is true. I'm just having flashbacks because I'm just having flashbacks because.
And I said nothing. I wasn't even mad. We progressed on with our friendship. I just like we could just be friends, and that's how it stayed.
Right, if that's that's how you roll.
I didn't hold it over his head or nothing.
And she said she was mad and she didn't hold it over my head, but then the next week she pop up to my house and to try to set my car on fire.
That was just a threat because I was mad. It was a heated moment. I was upset.
What did you think would happen? Oh, she lit my car on fire. Let me go back to her.
It happens.
Hey.
Well, speaking of things that happen, what we're here about is tires. You want $500 for tires because you said she slashed yours.
Yes.
Really?
Tell me why she did it, what happened.
Like I say, the threesome, it made her it made her so enraged. So she pops up to my house. She bum rushes inside the house when I open the door, like, you know, where you just trying to get inside the door.
Right, yeah, and she just
slam inside.
You putting two stories together. That is
I'm
wrong.
not putting two stories together. No.
Let him finish his story, then we'll get to yours.
tell you my side of the
Mr. Harden,
story.
go ahead, sir.
She bulged into the house.
Right.
Cussing me out, telling me this, telling me that. And then go outside like, this pretty car you got outside. Oh, that's what it is. Got this girl crazy because you got a nice car. I'm finna blow it up. So she got a lighter and try to light the gas tank.
No, wait.
Try to light the gas tank. Realized that wasn't gonna work, and then she slashed the tires.
And when was this?
Probably halfway in our relationship. Probably like 4 years.
4 years ago?
Yeah.
Now, you say he's got two stories conflated. Why don't you tell me what the accurate stories are?
Because this was around the time, you know, like when you in a relationship, well, not everybody probably experienced this, but when you going through things with somebody and it's kind of like y'all in competition with who can make each other the maddest or who can, you know, just piss each other off. So it was that point in time where he was getting real petty and he had left his phone in the car when he left the house and I was trying to get in contact with him and I had put location on his phone. So I pulled up to the location and I didn't know whose house it was and that was my fault. And I did bomb rush in and then I saw what was going on. I slashed his tires. I left a note on the door. In the thing and told him to be home by 9.
I am so sad.
Pay for them tires. That's why I don't know why he acted like this now.
Did she help pay for those tires?
She helped pay for them. She helped pay for them.
Can I say this? Can I say this? And I know, I get it. I come from a different generation. We did things differently. But just because it's old don't mean it's a bad idea.
Yes, ma'am.
I am so pleased that you have enough sense to say, I'm dating a guy, he wants a kid, so let me go and have one. Mm-hmm. That is not what one ought to do.
It would never.
Children are serious business. Children are very, very serious business, and you can't just have them with the woman that you're with for the time that you're with them, then move on and think it's gonna be all right. It's not all right. We had 6 boys. They learned most of the stuff, not because my husband told them, but my sons watched him, because he was there. every day. Not some days, not most days, not by phone, not by FaceTime. The brother was just there. And that's where they learned all their best stuff. So you can't just tangentially commit to a woman for a brief period of time and expect her to put your future in her body without any guarantee that she's gonna spend a future with you. Can't do it. I know people do it,
They do.
but it's not the best way to get this thing done. That's number one. Number two, child support will kill you if you continue. I mean, beat you like a kid in the street. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. And number two, Ms. Dunk, I can't celebrate you because you out here lighting stuff on fire, cutting up tires, throwing meals in people's faces. You know, you cannot anger a man into your arms. You cannot upset him into his heart. You just can't do it. The best thing you can do is have your life, live your life, be well, be happy, and if he ain't gonna act right, just keep him moving. Don't. You know, can't remember his name, don't remember his voice. They're gonna wonder about it. But you up there lighting stuff on fire and whatnot. That's a little bit ego satisfying for him too. It's like, I've made this woman that crazy.
She loved me.
You've got children. It happened 4 years ago, and you said she helped pay for them, so I'm not giving you a thing. Both of you continue to be as reasonable as possible so the children that you do already have reasonable parents from which to learn. Are we together on that?
Yes, ma'am.
There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
You keep saying she loves you, but you won't put a ring on it. Can we think about marriage, or are you gonna finally try and tie the knot here, or what?
Whenever she agreed to having a baby, then I could think about putting a ring on it.
All right, so the question is, can we cut back on the crazy?
I'm pretty sure we can.
We just checked in with him to see if he's done some growing up. He wants to know if the baby's gonna come. I'm not agreeing with it, but...
His timeline is not right, so whenever he reverse it the right way, we might talk about it.
Judge, today's case is Love and Hip Hop.
I've got a young, good-looking couple here. No outside babies, no side pieces. Everybody's got a job. I wonder what could be wrong.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Najee Phillips and Douglas Freeman. The two of you have been together for 3 years, living together for 2 years. You have no children together, nor any children from previous relationships. Congratulations. You do not want to be together anymore. Ms. Phillips, you're suing Mr. Freeman for $750, and we'll talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Ms. Phillips, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about this relationship and why we're here in divorce court today?
Your Honor, I've been with my boyfriend for a while now, and I just feel like recently he's kind of been pressuring me to have kids. I feel like it's because of his friends. He has friends that are around 29 years old with like 6 kids by 5 different baby mamas, and I think he's getting influenced by them. I understand he's getting older, but me personally, the way I was raised, I'm not pushing out your babies until you put a ring on it. So, does anybody see a ring? Y'all see a ring? No ring, right? Oh. So no babies.
Say it again for the people in the back. Mr. Freeman, is that true? Are you a little concerned about your progeny?
Your Honor, I feel for us to have children, I feel like I bring all my family members around her to let her know to get adapted to the children. So when we have our children, we'll be adapted to them. But like when me and her be in the like, let's say I go get my family members or whatever, bring them there or whatever, I try to show her that I'm able to be responsible to have kids so we can have it. I don't want to wait till I'm 50, 60 years old to have kids. Come on, that's crazy.
Mr. Freeman, you're 28.
I'm 28. I'm saying I wasted enough time.
You're a veritable child yourself.
I wasted enough time. I'm 28. I'm in my prime. I feel like if I want to have kids, like, for example, she want a $100,000 wedding. $100,000 wedding, so I ain't got 100,000. So I could probably make 10, but 100,000, like, ring probably gonna be 20. So I look at it like, let's have a kid and let's work from there. You feel me? Like, that's what I feel. And
I do not feel you. I do not feel you. Let me ask you this. You looking for a $100,000 wedding?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
I have high standards, and I feel like I shouldn't lower them just because.
I have high standards, too. I went to a justice of the peace.
Okay.
Married 32 years. The biggest weddings are the shortest marriages, I swear. You know, Kim Kardashian, that dude, 72 days. Took her longer to pick out the dress than it did to be married to her. You know what I mean? You look at, that's just a party. You have that party with, like, on your 25th wedding anniversary, then you could spend that kind of money. $100,000, you're never gonna get married, honey. You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah.
20, you know what I'm saying? That's the wrong goal. The goal is to have him, like, for 40 years.
Yeah.
Not to have one party.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm with you on the kid thing, and I'm gonna fuss at him about that later. What concerns do you have about him? I understand that you feel like he's not faithful. What's bothering you in that regard?
I feel like every single week it's something new. Like, we'll be making progress, and then 3 weeks later it'll be another thing. He'll be,
Give me some examples.
like, for example, I caught him online commenting under women's pictures talking about some lit. What's so lit about a girl in a bikini? He said, oh, I do music with her, that's why I'm commenting on her stuff, it's networking. What does music have to do with her in a bikini is all I'm saying, talking about lit. Like, he's just very embarrassing.
But that's pretty common, though, isn't it? It's not intimate or sexual. I mean, it's lit.
Yes, right.
It's not just that, though. It's like, it's heart eyes and in the DMs. It's like, it's more than that,
But, John,
though. It's like...
She missing the concept of the picture, though. The picture had a dog in there that was brought back to life from animal cruelty. So I looked at the situation like, that's lit. You took a dog that had his face almost ate off and brought it back to life, and you showing videos. I put lit. She get offended. She missed the concept. She saw the female in there, heels on, dress on, and she like, oh yeah, he trying
she trying to get
holler
next
at
to
that.
her.
Yeah, he trying to
Yeah.
connect with that. So I'm like, but at the same time though, it's very like impatient moments with her though. Like it be impatient moments with her.
I understand you woke up one day to find her yelling at a girl on your phone.
On my phone.
Explain, tell me what happened.
Look, I got drunk that night. So I got drunk.
Full disclosure.
I didn't want to drive because drinking and driving is bad.
Yep.
So I spent the night on my friend's couch for like 6-7 hours. It was about 7 o'clock when I came in the morning time. So when I come in the morning, I fall right in the bed, collapse. Me, I don't hide my phone, ain't nothing to hide. I leave it on the floor. I don't know if I was dreaming, but I heard communications like, oh, why you calling my man? Da, da, da. I get up like, oh, she talking to the girl on the phone, and the girl like, it ain't your business why I'm calling. And she went from there, and I'm like, get my phone back, get my phone back. She like, oh, now you got these females calling your phone while you sleep or whatever. Who you talking to? Who is this person on your phone? I'm like, I rap with her. She's an artist of mine, you know? Like, I really do business with her.
Ms.
She
Phillips,
understand that.
do you remember what the incident we're talking about?
I do remember this
You
incident.
tell me your version of that.
I saw in his recent calls a young lady, and I called her. Her name was, I'm not even gonna say her name, but I called her, and basically she told me that it was none of my business. And
Why did you call her, though?
she was calling like 5 times, and it was early in the morning. He was already gone until 2 a.m. So she called like around 6 a.m. like 5 times, and I'm like, you had to have been hanging out with somebody the night before, because why is she calling you so many times in the morning? So I answered, and I'm like, okay, who are you? And she's like, oh, I'm an artist, mind your business. I'm only talking to Dougie, I'm not talking to you, da-da-da. She banged it up on me, she hung up on me. And I just don't believe his story because it just
Tell me the most incriminating thing you've caught him doing.
The most incriminating thing I've saw him do is make a dating profile. And in the About Me, it had all the keywords that I helped him build his resume with, and he was like selling himself to women. Talking about well-organized, outstanding guy, well-spoken.
You made a dating profile that said well-organized?
Neat and studious and all this stuff.
Did you do that, Mr. Freeman?
Yes, I made a profile, but it wasn't in the intentions on that. It was like, people pay you to be their friend. You know what I'm saying? I felt like, hey, you gonna pay me $200-300 to be your friend? Hey, for a couple hours, I'll do it. Yep.
I have the evidence right here, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Freeman, I was right with you. I was to you say, people pay you to be their friend. How does one come across a person who's looking to pay $200 to $300 for a friend?
Well, they got ads that pop up, and they popped up in my face, and I'm like, oh, this is a nice little thing.
What kind of ad do they have?
People, it's a friend me. It's like be friends and get paid.
Is that
like,
true?
I'm like, yo, it's online right now. You can Google
Is that
it.
true?
I've never heard of that in my life.
I am passionate about my work. I am ambitious and driven. I am highly organized. I'm a people person. I'm a natural leader. I'm results-oriented. I'm an excellent communicator. Man, I hope that isn't a dating site, because you don't sound that interesting. If I was looking for an assistant or something.
She ordered us some clothes online, you know? Like, I didn't get to see the clothes until they came in, and she wanted me to wear it for her birthday. It was 2 pink outfits, couple matching, with Care Bears all over them.
Do you think she's just jealous and insecure?
Yes.
Can you give me another example? Because that one of yelling was pretty good.
Right.
Another example when she's just become jealous and insecure.
All right. Let's say I leave my apartment building. We leave around the same time. She go to school, I go to work. We leave out, right? Now, I hold the door for her, right? Now, there's a female coming behind me into the store. Now, I hold the door for her to come in first. She expect me not to hold the door for the next one behind me. So now, that's a problem with her when I do it. You know, it's like, because I feel like it's a respect thing. Like, it's 2 women coming behind me. I let my woman in.
Yeah.
I might as well let the door open.
Right.
Now, once I do that, it's attitude with me. So I look at it like any situation with any female, I could be talking to a female about business. If she don't know about it, it's a problem. And I feel like she ain't gotta know everything.
Your boyfriend and girlfriend, not conjoined twins. So dudes don't always want their woman with them. I go places with my girlfriend, don't want my man with me. He don't want to do none of the stuff we want. We gonna turn around and look at clothes on. He has a right to hang with the boys. Now, if it's exclusively, you know, he's never hanging out with you, but he's not supposed to be with you all the time. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
and it's not a sign that he doesn't love you. Go home and look in the mirror. Really, because you're gorgeous. You think she's gorgeous.
Yes,
huh?
I love this woman to death, though. But, like, it's like controlling situations.
Tell me an example.
All right, her birthday, right? Now, me, I'm a guy. I'm not really into pink, you know? So she ordered us some clothes online, you know? Like, I didn't get to see the clothes until they came in, and she wanted me to wear it for her birthday. It was
For her birthday?
Her birthday. It was 2 pink outfits, couple matching, with Care Bears all over them. I'm talking about not just the shirt, the pants had Care Bear right here. You seen the Care Bear, blue, yellow, pink, and I'm like, you want me to wear this, and I didn't wear it. She got mad, upset with me, so I'm like, come on now, Care Bear though, pink though, Army Petite,
Did
sweatsuit.
you want him to wear pink Care Bear
Yes.
matching
Army
outfits
Petite.
for your birthday?
Yes, Your Honor, because he's a big fan of Cameron, and Cameron actually made pink poppin' for dudes. So I just figured, you know, I don't know, I figured he'd like it because he likes Cameron. Plus, I always pick out our outfits. Look at what he's wearing today. Thank you, because I did it. I did it. He looks good, right? He look good, right?
Hot mess.
I did that. I don't think I asked for too much. Post my music, support me.
With
Act
them
like you
pink
care,
Care
but you're
Bears?
excited for what I have going on. Be excited. That's it.
I want to know a reason why you don't trust him, because I haven't heard anything yet that makes that this brother is suspect.
Okay, Your Honor, if this man claims he loves me like he does, he should want to see me be successful. He should want to see
Sure.
me advance in my career.
Sure.
I'm an artist. I'm always putting out content, and I feel like it's pulling teeth asking him to just promote it, help me put out flyers. I had a show, I had to sell tickets. He wouldn't even stand
What do
outside.
you
and
sing or what?
I rap.
You rap,
Yes,
okay.
Your Honor. He wouldn't even stand outside and pass out the try and sell the tickets with me. Like, he doesn't even post my music when I put out a brand new song, and he has so many followers. It feels like when I have an event I have to perform at, he could care less. He's like, I don't really want to go. You sure? That's a small venue. You could do better. Like, he just doesn't
Mr.
care.
Freeman, are you less than supportive of your girlfriend's career?
I would say if I'm on my phone and I'm doing something, don't expect me to post it right then and there. When I'm doing something, like I'm texting my mother or something,
Right,
family
right.
member, you know? I'm texting a family member, and she'd be like, post me. I'd be like, I got you later. Post me now.
Take a step back from yourself. Are you a little impatient?
A little bit, but I don't think I asked for too much. Post my music, support me.
But
Act like you
Pink
care,
Care
act like you're
Bears?
excited for what I have going on. Be excited. That's it.
But she got to understand something, Yana. Everything can't happen when you want it to. You know what I'm saying? Everything can't happen when you want it to. And I tell her that every day. Like, all right, I'm going to post it. I might post it an hour later. I'm not posting it 2 minutes into my situation that I got going on the phone. You know?
Is an hour later too long?
Yes.
He's lying. He doesn't. He might post it an hour later, but that's it for the rest of the 6 months. He'll post it once for 6 months, and then he'll post it again to shut me up. It's not genuine. It's not coming from the heart. I don't think he really cares. He's worried about his own career, period.
You want $750 for the cost of overtime that you had to pay for a video shoot.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
He's very unsupportive. He's very concerned about his own career. So I had a video shoot that I had to be at, and I gave him the address as to where we were gonna go. I was more concerned about my outfit and getting ready before we got there, and he brought me to a whole different location, like 45 minutes away from the actual location. He claimed that he had no idea that he put in the wrong Broadway junction. There's 2 Broadway junctions in Brooklyn. He went to a whole different one on the whole other side. And he was like, oh, I didn't know. I guess you'll do it another time. But here's the thing, I still had to pay. Like, I did a deposit, and I still had to pay for the people who showed up. The whole crew that showed up for us.
Well, wasn't that just a screw up? And as opposed to didn't care, he didn't get the wrong address on purpose. And you apparently didn't know which one, because you were going to the wrong address with him.
Yeah.
And
I was doing my makeup in the car, so I didn't even really pay attention that we was in the wrong. No, I'm not done. We was in the wrong neighborhood, and I just feel like every single month is something new. It's so hard to move forward in our relationship and want to have kids with you if every three weeks is something new. I can't even get a chance to.
What happened 3 weeks ago?
3 weeks ago, it was an issue about coming here. He didn't want to come here. He's like, oh, you gonna put us out there like that? This is personal stuff. Like, it's always an issue. She's trying to help us.
But yeah, you gotta understand something. Let's keep it on the situation where she say, I didn't make it to her video thing in time. No video.
You off the hook about that. Don't worry about it. You were both in the car together. It was her shoot. It was her obligation. And if she should have made it clear which one it was. You didn't know. You weren't driving to the wrong place on purpose. You wanted her to get there.
Do you think this also right though?
No, listen. I'm trying to do you a mad solid here, brother. Be quiet. I'm about to advocate on your behalf. I'm about to cheer for you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go there for you. Look at me. I have seen tacky, tied, trifling, no count brothers in here, not just brothers, dudes in here with women chasing them around. They are flirting, having break baby side pieces. Everything is wrong. This brother is a good one.
Yes, Your Honor, yes.
He talks about his rap career. But he does his sanitation gig to bring in right now money, waiting on that someday money. Most don't do that. This guy ain't got no side babies. He's not running around on you. You are mad insecure. Ain't no man gonna put on no pink Care Bear outfit for you. That's not gonna do it. You have a bit of a high school attachment to the idea of what a boyfriend is. A boyfriend is everything to you, and he wants to be with you all the time and go with you all the time and wear matching outfits with you. That's not what that is. A man that you love and you grow with and you can build with, you don't need to know where he is all the time. You need to know that he is about you and that you can trust him and that you're woman enough to go about on your own if you can't trust him one day. But don't kill him with that connection. Don't put a leash on him and choke him to death with it. You got a good brother here. You've got to be strong in yourself. Good brothers wants a strong sister who is calm and cool and collected and knows she's a bad chick and know he's gonna come home, because that's what he's doing. He's out with his friends sometimes. Who cares? You're both good-looking people. You're intelligent people. You ain't got no kids with nobody. You're educated. I want you to be together so badly, I don't know what to do. Did you hear what I said to you?
Yes, Your Honor. I heard you loud and clear.
I'm gonna tell you something. I give you every book I ever wrote. Just gonna give them to you, all of them.
I'll take
I
them
give you
all.
the one about emotional intelligence. I
Okay.
give you the one about making marriage work. I'll give you the one about being a great teenage woman. Because please don't lose this brother over here.
Yes.
Please.
Thank you,
Please,
Your Honor.
please, please. Be more of a cheerleader. Rah, support her a little bit because women can be very hard on themselves about what they do. My husband is like, yeah, I'm the baddest thing ever. You know, it never bothers him. And I'm like, well, maybe. We need a little bit of push, a little bit of and give her a little bit of yours because it'll mean everything to her. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
And stay strong on that no ring, no baby thing. Strong on that.
Thank you, Your Honor. See?
And when you get around, if I get her cooled out, don't lose her, because she's fabulous too. Yeah. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Fabulous.
All right, Judge Lynn likes you guys. Okay, she's rooting for you. What's some of your thoughts now and feelings after hearing what you have to say?
I feel like I need to trust him a little bit more and take the leash off of his neck and know my place as his girlfriend and not his best friend as well, and maybe things will get a little bit better.
You think Judge Lynn got through to her a little bit?
Yeah, I think she really put it on her, you know, because I love this woman to death and all, you know. But, you know, I just feel like she needed to hear that from the judge herself instead of hearing it from me.
Right. Judge, today's case is what are you doing?
She says he has anger issues. She says she thinks he's gay, but she's been with him for 5 years. I don't know what to tell you.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Gabrielle Buffington and Joseph Sanders. The two of you have been together for 5 years. You're 26 and 28. You don't have any children together, and neither one of you have any children from previous relationships. You don't want to be together anymore. Ms. Buffington, you are suing Mr. Sanders for $3,000 for a windshield because you say he threw a chair through the windshield of your car. Mr. Sanders, you are countersuing Ms. Buffington because you say she bleached your clothes after an argument. So we're going to get to that momentarily, but before we do, Ms. Buffington, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here today?
Your Honor, I'm in love with a guy that loves guys. I had a stranger at the beginning of my relationship. I had a stranger that came, knocked on my people door and said, hey, he was trying to warn me that Joseph was gay and he had a mental issue, but I didn't believe him.
And he had a what issue?
A mental issue, like something wrong with his brain. And I didn't believe him because he was perfectly sane to me, you know?
That wasn't it. That wasn't no, that wasn't it.
What do you say happened?
Nah, that wasn't it. That guy, no. That guy ain't come there for that. The truth
What did
is,
that guy come there for?
The guy came there because of a previous ex. The ex was stalking. And she sent the guy to her door.
Yeah.
So the ex sent her cousin to her door to put stuff in her people's ear so to try to make her not
Your Honor.
fool with me no more. But she took it and then she ran with it.
I don't know who did what to whom.
Your Honor.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm just breaking it down to you.
Hang on.
So see, that guy, he ain't come there for to say none of that.
Right.
He ain't come there for that.
He came.
See what I'm saying? He might have said that, but this what I'm trying to tell you.
He's just trying to start trouble.
He was trying to start confusion because the ex was like, hey, cuz, I know where they at. Go over here.
Go here.
And he went,
Your
I wasn't
Honor.
there.
And
he
get in
went
her
to the
ear, I'll
door.
get to you.
Right, and then he went to that's what happened. You see what I'm saying? But he couldn't even put no stamp on that. Because,
Okay.
you know, the female love me. I don't know nothing about that right there she talking about.
Okay.
Because I apply
The
pressure.
women
'cause
love you?
You can see she here right now.
Okay.
You know.
Well, we know she loves you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I can't.
Ms. Buffington, what do you have to say?
Your Honor, me and him was making love one day, and he called me daddy. And I'm like, hold up, wait, I'm a girl. You know, you don't call me daddy.
Did you call her daddy during
She don't know what I said.
You said daddy.
She just been building that since I done fell back off of her. You know what I'm saying? You know how they is. They gotta have some kind of scenario when they getting their feelings and y'all on bad terms or something. I don't know where that come from, that story. She always
So she
said,
making it up.
Even if I did, what the problem?
You call me daddy,
She feel like something. She feel like something. I mean, at least I ain't call you another female or nothing like that.
Right.
You know
No, somebody, some other woman's name.
I mean, I don't
And
get
then
it.
I go in his phone and I found buku apps. He talking and trying to engage in relations with transgender men.
That's somebody was in my phone, used my phone, Your Honor. I got.
Your
look,
Honor,
let me
I have
tell you.
evidence. I have
Let me tell you.
evidence.
Even
May you
if,
keep this, sir, please?
Let me tell you something.
Thank you. Thank you.
Even if that's true, it don't matter. That
Even
ain't got,
if that's true, it doesn't matter
it
what.
don't matter because let me tell you something. People, you can't control what people see you. You can't control what type of people talk to you or what type of people try to engage with you.
So whoever's hitting on you doesn't mean that you want to hit on
ain't
the
got
back.
nothing to do with me. You can't control. It's 2020. You
But
can't
in
control what people.
in
This not
conversation-
1979.
In every conversation,
This not.
he
We in
wrote
2020.
those men. He
You
wrote
don't-
those men. He
you
said,
know what I'm
hey,
saying?
beautiful to those guys.
You see?
He said, hey, you're my soulmate to those guys. It's not like they're writing him. He's going out the way to write them.
That's what I'm saying,
Yes,
though.
he is.
That's what I'm saying. You can't control who.
Could you give that to Mr. Sanders? I was too distraught to look at it.
So I'm like,
huh? You do not.
ain't already know that. So yeah, so you know. So
Look,
that's-
you look at it.
I've seen it. I seen it. I know what this is.
Because you wrote it.
Yeah. So.
Was that you in the mirror?
Yeah, that's me.
Why do people do that?
I don't know.
How you have to? No, you did it. So tell me why.
Oh, I don't know.
It doesn't have
I
anything
don't know
gay
why
and
people
not
do
gay,
that.
but you naked.
Yeah.
What? What?
I don't know why people do that. I mean, they ask for stuff and people
And you sent it.
rescind it how they want to rescind it.
So, guy.
I understand we have your mother, Mrs. Buffington, the other by phone. Chantel Buffington, are you there? By Skype, I think.
Yes, ma'am.
Mrs. Buffington, how are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay. There's a little delay. What do you want me to tell? What do you want to tell me about this relationship?
This relationship is very unhealthy. It's toxic. It's dysfunctional. Joe can be very disrespectful. That's why he's not welcome in my home. He's not a stand-up type dude. What man that claims to love a woman will have her sleeping in a vehicle in the cold, in the snow, in the rain, when she has a family, she has somewhere to be warm and secure and safe. And she needs to know that she deserves more. She's worth more. And she's gonna always have that in me.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mrs. Buffington. I appreciate that. Now, Mr. Sanders.
Exactly.
Your response to that would be what?
Exactly. I mean, that was beautiful. But the point of it is, you got a daughter, right?
No.
No, I'm talking about her. I ain't talking about you. I ain't talking about you. I ain't talking about you. I don't know what you got now, Lynn. I don't know what you got now.
Okay, there you go. Thank you.
You got a daughter, right? Now, you just spoke about how your daughter deserved this and that. You got a house, right? If you're somebody, you get your daughter with somebody, and you got a house, and they tell your daughter, hey, why don't you go home? I'm gonna go over yonder. And your daughter insists on saying, no, I'm just gonna stay with you and do what I gotta do.
A man is gonna say
hold
no.
on, right then, your daughter made the decision to go through the struggle and not do what you're talking about. You take what you take in your body. Nobody make you eat what you eat.
Mr. Sanders, I caught about a third of that.
You feel what I'm saying?
Actually, I don't.
If you got a house and you don't want to go to it, ain't nobody forcing you not to go to it. If you want to sleep in the cold,
I got you, Mr. Sanders. I got you now. I got you now, Mr. Sanders.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
His point succinctly is, I didn't make you stay in the car. You could have gone home to your mama if you want to. What is your response to that?
Okay, so you could have went inside. That's even worse.
Mr. Sanders, please contain yourself.
He didn't like being outside of my mom's house, so he had us sleeping outside of a hotel in the freezing, ice outside and everything. He didn't want to go nowhere else. He was, baby, I want to spend all night with you. No, I don't want to go nowhere else, because he was trying to keep up with me. He wanted to know everything I was doing. So therefore, okay, I'm going inside my mom's house to cook and bring you food. I'm going in her house bringing buckets of water with towel and soap so you can wash yourself.
Be quiet and let her speak.
You can washed yourself. Yeah, I made that choice to do that with him because you said you loved me and you was gonna die with me. So if I'm gonna go through a struggle, I'm gonna go through it with my future husband.
So what she's saying, hush.
I'm listening.
What she's saying is this. I didn't go to my mama's because I picked you over her.
Yep.
That's what she's saying. I picked you over her.
Okay, my point. Her mother don't get that. You looking at it like...
I got that. I understood what she said.
But she's explaining it as if he...
You too caught up in that. Let's leave that alone.
Unhealthy for her to do. I didn't make anything. You have a choice.
I got that part.
Remind you, I do everything on my own.
Oh, be quiet, Mr. Sanders. Be quiet, Mr. Sanders.
I don't make noise.
Be quiet, Mr. Sanders.
Just like
I got you.
Same thing.
I got you.
So
Your problem is you don't know when to stop.
But I bought the
only have
speaker.
a certain period of time.
I feel you, but I bought the speaker because I want
Get
it.
out. Right now, get out. You say he doesn't think before he does things, and you have an example that you had $13 to your name, and my man went out and bought a Bluetooth speaker. Tell me about that.
Mind you, we had paid our rent, we paid our bills. He get paid every day, but at the beginning of the day, we had $13. He came home, he had $16, let's be honest. He had $16. He came home with a Bluetooth speaker. I'm like, hey, where's the $13? We could have got red beans and rice, cornbread, and a pack of chicken. Pack of chicken for 2 people, like, no more than $5. So we could have made a meal. He got mad. Man, this $13. This $13. What we gonna do with $13? I said it could have been in eat or gas money or anything. But he bought a Bluetooth speaker.
Mr. Sanders, what do you have to say about that?
Can I speak, please, Your Honor? I'm asking.
You want to be smart? I just asked you a question, so what do you think?
I don't want to talk and then I get cut, you know what I'm saying? So I had $13. I work every day. I needed music for the job. That's what keep me going through. I ain't worried about food. I come up from nothing. I come from fortunate, non-fortunate. I ain't worried about how I eat. Mine's gonna eat. In my house, we don't get food. I don't care if we got $2 left, period. That's something she should never worry about. Shouldn't have worried about it then because guess what? I pay the bills. I take care of her. She don't go without nothing. I buy her clothes. I buy anything. She ain't have to work 6 months. I told her she ain't have to.
He made
you know
me
what
stop
I'm saying?
working.
I ain't make her. I said you ain't have to. You could have went. But you said, okay, you went along with that. So once you go along with that, that's cool.
Gotcha, Mr.
Just
Sanders.
like in the car.
It's accurate.
Just like
I got you.
Same thing.
I got you.
So
your problem is you don't know when to stop.
But I bought the
only have
speaker.
a certain period of time.
I feel you, but I bought the speaker because I want it.
Get out. Right now, get out. I don't know what it is. 10 years ago, I would have put up with that, but I can't take it no more. You turn 60 years old, your time is too precious. I don't know what's wrong with you, Miss Buffington. If my mama had, what are you doing in the car with this dude? He's got pictures over there. He's got his situation all out in the mirror, taking
When I
pictures,
met him,
talking to, dudes and this, that, and the other thing. And you realize he's gonna be my future husband, and I'm not gonna eat, and I'm gonna stay in the car.
Like that at first.
I am talking.
I'm sorry.
What kind of sense does it make for you to stick with a dude that has thrown up so many red flags in your direction? How much sense does it make? What kind of sense does it make for you to stick with a dude that has thrown up so many red flags in your direction? How much sense does it make?
I give people the benefit of the doubt, and I believe anybody can change. I have a good heart. When I met him, I thought he was God sent, but I was tricked by the devil.
You believe he likes men?
No, I just started thinking that. I mean, other people told me and tried to warn me, but he never gave me proof. He never gave me...
But you showed me those pictures.
That's recent. That's like a month old. That's recent. That was the proof I needed to end the relationship.
So
it came from him.
So are you ending the relationship?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank God. So you want $3,000 because he put a chair through the window of your car. Tell me about that.
I was at his job, and he was telling me he worked at tire shops, like around Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and he was telling me him and his boss made a decision to go to another location. I said, why didn't you communicate that with me? Because I'm waking up 3 o'clock in the morning driving you. I'm waking up for it. He get mad and say, I do what I want to do or whatever. He got out the passenger car side. I'm trying to talk to him, and every time we talk, he get the arguing. So he takes the chair they sit on and chunks it at my car windshield. And it could have broke. It just made a big old crack, and I had to get it repaired. But
how much was the repair cost?
Altogether, like 1,000 something. But
what you suing him for $3 grand for?
Cause he broke my my door as well. He took it and he was kicking it.
Excuse me, Judge. He wants to come back and apologize.
All right, let's see it.
There he is.
Mr. Sanders, you had something you want to say to me?
Yes, I apologize for the interruptions during your courtroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was just explaining myself in court.
We understand. You know, Mr. Sanders, I understood what you were saying.
Yeah.
All 7 times that you said each thing that you said. You have to understand that repeating and getting increasingly aggressive does not convince anybody of a thing other than you're obnoxious or you cannot pay attention. One of those 2 things happens. I'm glad you could. The only reason I let you come back is she's looking for $3 grand from you. You're looking for $1,000 from her. If you're not here, all I hear is her side of the story, and bang, you don't have no money. I don't like to do that to people, even though people aren't respectful of me. You with me?
Okay.
All righty. So she said that you threw a car through her windshield and broke the door. Do you have a different version of that story?
I mean, I didn't break, I threw something, but I didn't actually break the windshield. I just damaged the door.
You were mad and you threw something. Now, do you have proof that he did actually break the windshield?
I have a receipt.
Let me see the receipt. First, let him see it, and then let me see it. Well, that was a quick look. Yeah. Somebody trying to get $3,000 from me, I'd be all up and down it.
I mean, I don't...
Wasn't much to see.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to know what this was for?
I mean, $3,000.
You probably had your girlfriend over here. Let's get a receipt and write this down. Mr. Sanders, you say she bleached your clothes. You tell me about that.
Well, we was already in the argument that day. So I go to light the cigarette, I go to the backyard. She in the house, I look, I see all this stuff down here in the mud, and in the rain, then it look like it's bleach, it smells. So I go back in there, I turn up. I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Then I put $1,000, but I got good stuff. This ain't no shoe department or nothing.
It was good stuff.
Yeah,
like what kind of stuff? Give me an example.
Over 1,000. I'm talking about Jordan, Puma, RSX. No.
You had name brand stuff. Did you tear up his stuff?
He had 5 pieces of clothing, you know.
See what I'm saying?
But I mean, the way prices goes, you can have 1 piece of clothing for 1,000. That's easy. Are you done with her? Mr. Sanders, are you done with her?
Oh, I'm straight.
You done?
Yeah, I'm good. Either way, I'm good.
It's time to roll.
Yes, ma'am.
Do we understand that?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yes,
It's time to roll.
Straight.
Here's what I got to say to you. You have to be an intelligent person. You have to be a person that is responsible for every decision that you make. When people show who they show, you have to take that for what it is. You got warned from the beginning. Then you went and looked through his social media. You found what you found, and you didn't still, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
you keep making the wrong mistake because no matter, you got 90 items of proof that this ain't work, but you love them a little bit, so you ignore them and you keep going. Women do that all the time. I don't know what's wrong with us. I really don't. If you see it ain't working, if you see it ain't cool, if he's taking you places you don't want to go, either emotionally, physically, or financially, you got to rock and roll. I couldn't be hungry and have a guy with Bluetooth. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Yes, ma'am. What do you want to say, Mr. Sanders?
So you talking to her, but what I'm supposed to do?
When I'm finished talking to her, I'll talk to you if you give me a chance. Now I'm talking to you. You're obnoxious and you're rude. And you should stop being obnoxious and rude. You want to interrupt me talking to her because you say, why aren't you talking to me? Had you stood there and had any sense, you would wait until I came around to you. $1,000 in favor of Miss Buffington, $1,000 in favor of Mr. Sanders, cancels each other out, and I'm gone. This matter is adjourned.
So are you really done?
Yeah, I'm finished. He has anger issues. He's very irresponsible. And a lot of people try to warn me, people that he knew, try to warn me that he was gay or whatever. Cause I think he's down low. I don't think he's bisexual. He wants a man. So it's just a wrap.
All right, so tell me how you're feeling after, you know, speaking with Judge Lynn. She kind of lost patience with you there.
Oh, I'm good.
I mean, you're not sure what you want. Like, you want to stay, you want to go, you love her, do you not?
No, she don't want to stay. I just go. It's not nothing to think about. She want me to stay, I stay, but and now I'm straight.
Follow us on Instagram for additional content from this case and preview our next all-new episode.
Judge, today's case is I Want Out.
He says his wife walked down the aisle straight to the refrigerator. Though he thinks the problem is how much she eats, I have a sneaking suspicion it's something else altogether.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Andrew Wilson and Deja Wilson. The two of you have been together for 3 years, married, however, only 7 months, and you're ready to call it a day. Mr. Wilson, you're here seeking $300 from Mrs. Wilson for a pair of Beats by Dr. Dre, and we'll talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Mr. Wilson, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me about your brief marriage and why we're here in divorce court already?
Well, we're here today, Your Honor, because I want out. Like, I want out of this marriage. And I've tried to give her my all. I tried to be the best husband that I can be. I haven't cheated on her. You know, I've done everything I can. And I have 2 kids, and they're from a previous relationship, and they're my main priority. And over the 7 months we've been married, she's gained over 90 pounds. And even still with that, you know, I'm your husband, I'm here for you, I'm supportive. You want to eat healthy, we can do it. The very next day, she's at Burger King. And she slid me the coupon, you know, the very next day. So
Well, she may be gaining weight, but she's saving money. She's trying something.
I understand.
She's trying to help you out.
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
I understand. I know. I get it.
But like one time, since you brought up the money, one time, we're hungry, we're down to the last $20. Bills came around. So I give her the $20 and I'm like, you know, just get something, get us a meal, something you could prepare a meal to stretch it out. And my wife goes and she gets a pizza. And this isn't just a pizza, this is like pepperoni, sausage, ham,
all the time,
bacon. Everything back there was on the pizza.
Right.
You know? And that made me upset because, like, this was our last.
You could have gotten some bologna and spaghetti, things that would have lasted you a few days.
Yes, ma'am. Exactly.
Let me talk to Mrs. Wilson for a moment. Hello, Mrs. Wilson. How are you?
Hi, Your Honor. I'm fine. How are you?
Good, good. Why don't you? He's talked about your weight gain. Is he accurate about that? That you've gained about 90 pounds in the last 7 months?
Not very. He's a bit dramatic. He can be dramatic.
Okay.
But I've only gained about 50 to 60 pounds, maybe. But I've always had a problem with my weight. I've always been a big girl since I was young. I've never been small in stature. I've never been that way.
Been skinny, thin, or anything?
I've never been. It was a point in time where I was just stressed out and I lost the...
Take your time. Take your time.
Thank you. I lost like 80 to 90 pounds in like 3 months.
What happened to precipitate that?
I was like in 8th grade going to 9th grade. And I was staying with a family member at that point in time, and I just got to a point where I was just so stressed out, and I didn't even realize it. I don't eat a whole bunch. When I do, I'm a diabetic, so when I do eat,
Type 1 or type 2?
I'm type 1. I've been a diabetic since I was 7, 8 years old, so it's always been difficult. So I have to keep snacks. I have to eat, and there's times where I just don't eat at all the entire day, and then the times where I do eat, I make sure people see it so it looks like a large quantity. Because if I don't, it gets really dramatic about how much I do eat and when I eat. But I was going into 8th grade, going into 9th grade, and I was just so stressed out that when I went into 9th grade, people didn't even know who I was.
Because you lost a whole lot of. Was that because you just discovered you had type 1 diabetes, or was it?
I have been having diabetes since I was like in elementary school.
But they knew. Were you being treated? Did they know you had type 1 back then? Because sometimes they don't know right away.
Yes, they knew.
They knew
that I was diagnosed when I was 8, 9, going into.
Are you insulin dependent?
I am. I take 2 different types of insulin, and I have to take it all day long, and I have to watch everything, and so I'm not good at it. I'll admit to that. I'm not good at it. It's hard.
Are you under a doctor's care? A constant care of a doctor?
When I turned 18, Medicaid doesn't pay for it once you get over a certain age. So for a good 2 or 3 years, I didn't have anybody.
That's a whole governmental conversation that could have me on the roof within moments. We will leave it there. But that is the real life example of what happens when we don't take care of that big issue. Just saying. Mr. Wilson, did you know she was a type 1 diabetic?
I know she's a type 1 diabetic. And, you know, it's just like I have a story for you. Can I tell you a story?
Please.
Okay, like, I understand where she come from, her health. Okay, so I go to the store. I buy my favorite box of muffins. They got the candy in it. They $5. So I asked her, would you like, babe, you want a muffin? And she's like, oh, I have one. They come in pouches, so it's like 6 in a box. She ate one out. I leave the room, come back, 3 pouches gone. So, I mean, like, it's only 6, and it's 4 in it. I feel like you care about your health one day, and then the next day you don't. And that's an issue for me.
Do you have anything you want to say about that, Mrs. Wilson?
He being dramatic again. Like, I didn't eat 3. I didn't eat 3. I probably ate 2 other packs out of the box, and it comes with like 4 in the box.
I got another story for you, Anna. Despite weight gain, all of that, this is my wife. So I'm gonna still wanna have intercourse with my wife. And when I tell you every time there's an excuse, she told me one night, I ain't in the mood, I stubbed my toe on the way to the room. And then she rolls up and go to sleep for real. This girl, she likes to eat, her thing is she like Chick-fil-A. So she goes to Chick-fil-A, quite often. We go. Shoot, that's my wife, we go. But it got to a point where she got me the job at Chick-fil-A, did the whole application behind my back, got me the job at Chick-fil-A so she can get some free food.
Did you do that?
No.
You didn't do that at all?
I did.
He made that up?
He didn't make it up, but he twisted the story a little bit. The story.
Well, you untwisted.
He worked at another place, and he had achieved a higher status at that place. He had gotten to a manager position, so he was able to, explore the field a little bit. And the lady was like, "Okay, if you want to do an application here, I'll be more than happy to have you because I see your credentials." And so I did the application for him, and it doesn't hurt that you get free food. It's not that I like Chick-fil-A. I live in a small town, and it's only like a certain amount of. I like chicken, so
there's not a lot of choices. Chick-fil-A is there. That's where you go.
Chick-fil-A is there. It's one of the affordable places. I know what I want on the menu. I could go get it. So it doesn't hurt that he get a discount if he worked there.
Okay. What do you say is the main problem? Let's take the weight out of the equation, because I think I understand that problem, and I'm going to talk about that later. But what do you say his main flaw in this relationship?
He tends to be a bit dramatic. Like, he'll overdo something. Like, I'll say that, like the story about the muffins. I didn't eat all of the muffins.
Mm-hmm. So you just think he's dramatic?
I just think he overdoes it a little bit. I think that I know I try. Whatever his problem is, I try to accommodate. So I feel like I'm being the best wife that I know how to be, the best person I know how to be, because I don't want to feel like I failed.
What is he, other than being overly dramatic, what else does he do wrong, if anything?
I don't have a problem with it.
You don't have a problem with it. Yeah, go ahead.
I just want to tell you, like, basically the last straw that broke the camel back for me. Okay. Despite the weight gain, all of that, this is my wife. So I'm gonna still want to have intercourse with my wife. And when I tell you every time there's an excuse, she told me one night, oh, I ain't in the mood. I stubbed my toe on the way to the room. And then she rolls up and go to sleep for real. Another time, Your Honor, you know, we in there, we doing our thing, we handling our...
Handling your business.
Yeah, we handling our business, and she get hers, and okay, good night. And I'm just like, you know, I got another story for you, Your Honor. I got one more for you. We can take it.
Go ahead.
So, okay, we going to handle our business. She says, all right, we going to do our thing, and she just stiff. She like a corpse. And, you know, and I'm a gentleman. I don't believe in, like, it's to a point where you're my wife. I shouldn't have to feel like this is rape or something. Like, I'm not, like, it just made me feel like, you know, she doesn't want to have sex with me. So what am I supposed to do?
I knew my gender, I knew everything. And then a couple months later, I got pregnant again, and I had
another one.
And I just lost my baby in August.
Yeah.
I never make the party responding to a sexual claim defend themselves if they don't want to. Would you like to speak on that issue, or would you like to jump over it?
I like to speak on it because I want to say I'm not sure how far into our relationship I got pregnant for the first time. And a couple months into it, I say about 3 or 4, I had a miscarriage.
Let her finish.
And I lost my baby, my first one. I knew my gender, I knew everything. And then a couple months later, I got pregnant again, and I had
another one.
And I just lost my baby in August.
Young, can I say something, Young?
You are so anxious to speak, and your wife is falling apart over there. Doesn't seem to affect you at all.
I do, Your Honor, but
you're just rushing to say why she's wrong.
It's not even about why she's wrong. It's just it's my defense to that, if you will.
What is your defense to that?
That it was arguably. I have 2 children, Your Honor, and I know the type of changes, and I know every woman isn't the same, but women are different. You know?
Yes, we are.
So this is arguably that she had these, but I don't have the proof that she was just pregnant.
He was there. He was there at the first doctor's appointment.
The first one, Your Honor. That's the first.
So you believe that one, but you don't believe
that one,
the second one.
But the second one is kind of...
Mr. Wilson, let me tell you about the danger of universalizing your own experiences. Billions of women have been pregnant, and we all respond in different ways. There are women who do nothing but throw up for months. There are women who don't know they're pregnant until 2 days before they deliver. You don't know how pregnant women act because you've known 2 other pregnant women. You seem to have tagged her for every fault that she has, most of which is not her fault. She's not a type 1 diabetic because she's a bad person or an unkind person or an uncaring person. This is a condition that she has and that she knows she has, and it is a difficult condition to deal with if you know about type 1 diabetes. So you're talking about her weight.
Can I say one more thing?
No. And another part of your problem, Mr. Wilson, is you don't listen. You're so busy. You're so busy trying to get your point of view across, you don't hear what anybody else is saying. I think your wife is broken. I think she is lonely. I think she is despondent. I think she does not believe she has any value. I think that she thinks she's about just this big. And I think you contribute to her feelings of being less than. And I don't think you have any, all you do is see that she's heavy and she's eating your muffins. And after that, you don't consider why she's heavy. You don't even believe that she was pregnant because she didn't act like the other women that you got pregnant. You have to get out of your own way. You have to get out of your own head and be empathetic towards other people. Show her the kind of love and understanding that you do for your family member. You haven't even tried, Mr. Wilson. You haven't even tried. Now, what did you want to say?
I just wanted to say, like, you know, I know that's how it comes across, but, you know, of course I know about the diabetes. I'm there helping her take her insulin and doing my duties as a husband. I didn't just wake up yesterday and be like, okay, I'm done with this. Like, it has been a progression. Like, I feel like...
It's 7 months. My husband and I have had arguments that lasted longer than 7 months.
I just really feel like I made a mistake, Your Honor.
Is she too much trouble?
I wasn't ready to get married.
I'm sorry this marriage did not work out. But the fact that he does not have enough concern or care or empathy for other people should not lead you to believe that you do not have value. It speaks to his lack of character, not to your lack of value. And I want to make sure you understand. Being sick the way you are, you know, someone needs to care for you, and I don't think you ever got the care that you were deserving of. I don't think you got the medical care that you were deserving of. I don't think you got the love and the empathy and the sympathy that you are deserving of, and I'm so terribly, terribly sorry about that. And I want you to know that I see your value, even if you don't. I see a beautiful woman standing before me, even if you don't. And I'm telling you know, whatever your issues are, first of all, thick is in. My children will not look at a woman that's under a size 12. I'm just telling you, not interested in under a size 12. I want you to be healthy for you. I want you to start seeing a doctor on the regular for you so you can feel like you need to feel both internally and externally. I wrote a book called Dear Sonali, Letters to the Daughter I Never Had. I had 6 sons and I never had a daughter. And the part about this book that I want you to get is about feeling solid and confident within yourself, being loved and whole with or without a dude, feeling confident and cared for within the context of whatever life you live, having passion, having joy that is associated solely with your intellect, your passion, and your heart. And I'm gonna give you this book, so I hope that'll help you out. But this was a mistake you made. Just like the other day when I sent the wrong video to somebody. It was a oops. We gonna fix it today. And we gonna fix your oops today. And don't let it sink into your soul that you're not good enough, because you most certainly are. You're only 21, you just a baby. You got decades left to find joy. And I wish you all the joy that you can find. You 25, you got decades to find a heart and some sympathy, and I hope you do find that as well. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is.
Judge Lynn, you know, she dug into you a little bit. She said she hopes you leave here and find heart and empathy. What's your reaction?
Like I said, man, I do love her, but I want out. I can't. I was too young. I wasn't ready, and I got with her. We shouldn't have got married. I wasn't ready.
What's your mindset now after hearing what Judge Lynn had to say today?
I can move forward, and even though I wanted to fight for it, since I just can't, I can't keep putting energy into somebody that doesn't want to put the same energy into me.
Judge, today's case is cleanup woman.
They've got jobs. They've got a business. They've even got rabbits. But the question is, have they got any sense?
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Leah Hunter and Timothy Johnson. The two of you have been living together for 2 years, but you're not living together right now, as I understand it?
No, ma'am.
You do not have any children together, though you have children from a previous relationship. Ms. Hunter, you are suing Mr. Johnson for $650, which is the half of the deposit you say you lost on an apartment.
Yes, ma'am.
We will talk about that momentarily, but before we do, Ms. Hunter, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here today?
Judge, we're here today because I think Timothy is cheating. Up until probably from the beginning of our relationship up until yesterday when we got here, we were at, well, I wouldn't say he was cheating, but he was definitely flirting. We were at the mall. We took the train to the mall. I go to get something to eat. And as soon as I turn my back, he's standing there with two women. I walk up to him with him and the two women. They say, "How you doing?" But he don't stop his stride to even acknowledge me. He continues to talk to the women. So after that, I give him the drink that I had previously bought him, and he tells me, I don't like ice in my drink, so I gotta go back and get the ice out of my drink. I'm looking at it like it's an excuse just to go talk to the women that he just was flirting with, maybe to even get their number.
Mr. Johnson, were you flirting with the women at the food court?
No, ma'am, I wasn't flirting with them. They asked me a particular question. You know, they came, asked me like, yo, you know where some stuff at? And I was like, I'm not even from here, you know. And she came in the middle of the conversation, which was cool, you know. But like I say, at the end of the day, they just asked me a simple question.
I was in line for at least 20 minutes.
Okay, so...
And the whole 20 minutes, he didn't get anything to eat in the food court.
Because I told you I was ordering pizza right when we got back.
And...
When have I got a drink?
He wasn't with me. He was talking to the...
Well, let me ask you a question, because that's very light and slight. Let me do this. Does he have a history of cheating? Have you ever caught him?
He does have a history of flirting. And I have caught him talking to his ex on an email. Talking about sex.
Tell me the most egregious thing he's done with respect to other women. Something that's gonna shock my conscience.
The most egregious thing he's probably done with women is have his ex email him in the middle of the night talking about she wants that thing. He didn't tell her that we were even in a relationship. And
when did that happen?
That was 1.5 years ago.
Mr. Johnson, do you recall that incident?
Yes, ma'am, I recall it, and I do admit to it. You know, I was writing an email back and forth with my ex, but then after she got on my nerves and I realized this is why I can't deal with you, I nipped it in the butt. She found out about it, you know, and then, you know, she confronted me. We got into a little argument, me, you know, her and the ex, we had a little conversation, and then it was done from there.
Okay. Do you believe she's faithful to you?
For the most part, but we both got the same issue when it comes to that. You know,
you tell me what that is.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I do admit that, you know, at times I had women send me pictures and all this stuff. In the beginning, particularly, that's mainly what she going on. She found pictures in my phone in the beginning when we first talked, you know, found phone numbers and stuff. This went through my phone one day when I was going to go in the Chinese restaurant to get her something to eat. And, you know, she found that, but then, you know, after she did that, then came the incident with my ex. So, you know, I don't mind nobody going through my phone, that's fine. So one night, I just decided, you know, let me find out and see why she always want to go through my phone and all that stuff. And I did indeed find some stuff in her Facebook messages that she's not going to, you know, admit to. And then in the...
What kind of stuff?
I mean, just her back and forth with men and all this stuff, you know, just conversating.
Flirting and talking.
With the same thing that I'm being accused for.
Right.
And then, you know, you got your old phone that you had just switched from. You got emails and, I mean, you got pictures and text messages from dudes that, you know, we still together at this point in time. But why is they text messaging you and you worried about somebody texting me?
Me, when you got something going on.
You got
something going on social media?
Lynn, while we're talking about pictures, he had naked pictures of women, all types of women. One woman, he had the phone number of that woman, and I called her. She said she didn't know him, but I don't know. And he kept them in a area where we don't keep pictures. So he was trying to hide the pictures, and this is when we were living
together. Were they illicit pictures?
They were
seductive?
naked.
They were what?
They were naked.
Naked? Did you have naked pictures of another woman?
I do admit that, but at the same time, like, you know, you can't just throw this all on me because you were sending pictures of dudes that I haven't even received. So, you know, It was tit for tat at that point.
Were you sending naked pictures?
Probably when we were broken up.
And
Was there a date on them pictures?
That's your excuse every time. Every time we go through something, you always say we're not together. We just broke up a couple of months ago.
You said something that just struck me in your paperwork. That one time she texted you, I'm breaking up with you, and then immediately had sex with a friend.
I texted him because I didn't want to cheat on him. I texted him and I let him know that I'm interested. I didn't let him know that I was interested, but I did text him, and in my head I was thinking, I'm interested in someone else from my past, right? But I wasn't sure. So I didn't want to cheat on him, so I did text him and tell him it's over, and then I checked on the other person.
Your Honor. Yeah.
There is no such thing as a break.
Okay.
You can't just say, we're broken up, let me cheat, and then get back together. That's not what that is. That's just cheating. That's cheating with a text message beforehand. That's all that is. That's all that. And if you guys ever want to make a relationship work, you got to stop this break business. That's just silly. Mr. Johnson, what did you have to say?
When it comes to that particular situation, she never texted me or told me about that situation. The reason I know and found out about it, because when I went to the house over the weekend, she had the condom stash right there, and then that's when I seen the text messages in the phone and all this stuff about that particular situation. So we never really broke up.
He never told me that he was texting his ex either ahead of time. He never told me, Your Honor, that he was talking to her at all.
He admitted that he was wrong, though. We got that part. But my concern with you was the pretense part. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to correct your mindset. Mm-hmm. You know, okay, I can text the breakup, then do something, and then go back. And that's not how y'all wonder why you can't have relationships. That's it right there. We can argue about that all day long. Let me ask you this: there was a point in time when somebody in your family offered him or the two of you what you believed was a lucrative cleaning contract, and you lost it because he didn't follow up. Is that accurate?
Yes.
You say he has no motivation and no goals. Why do you say that?
Judge, I think he has no goals because he would not get a second job. He does not have children, so he has time to have a second job. When we were living together...
Why does he need a second job?
Because when we were living together, we applied for a house, and we couldn't get the house because of our income. I felt like I have a business, so I felt like because I have a business and I'm contributing as much as I can, and I also have two children, that he has time to get a second job so that he can build his income in order for us to get a house. But he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't want to go to school. He doesn't want to...
So you mean to tell me that I ain't go to school? I ain't go to college? I graduated high school, 5.8, 4.8 GPA. I went 3 years of college. I stopped going to college 3 years into that. 3 years into that because
you haven't been to school.
I was working 2 jobs, and school was...
When did you work 2 jobs?
Every time
Not when you was with me?
Over the last 3 years is when I haven't been working 2 jobs. All up until
Over the last 3 years when he hasn't been working.
Let me ask you this.
In school.
We can argue about that all day long. Let me ask you this. There was a point in time when somebody in your family offered him or the two of you what you believed was a lucrative cleaning contract, and you lost it because he didn't follow up. Is that accurate?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Judge, when I do have a cleaning company, so because I have a cleaning company, we might get painters that offer me jobs, or I might get his family member offered us a carpet cleaning. So that's extra on top of what we already do. So if I was to get a house with a carpet cleaning contract, then that, a house or a subdivision with a carpet cleaning contract, that would add to our income. His family member told us that we basically had the contract. All he had to do is just go ahead and follow up and sign the paperwork. He never followed up or signed the paperwork. And I'm not that close with this family member, so I wasn't gonna push the idea you know, it was up for him to instigate that and get it done.
Mr. Johnson, what do you have to say about that? Is that accurate?
We lost a customer. When she talked, you going into two different stories. First of all, we lost the customer on her end because she said, she got her own company. I have a full-time job. So when I go help her, I'm helping her after work.
Right.
We did a move-out clean. And you know, when we do move-outs, it's particular stuff that I do every single time. It's like clockwork. That's how every job I do. It just so happened to miss that I missed the laundry room. She never told me to clean the laundry room. So when it came down to it, when we left, the lady called her, say that, you know, the laundry room wasn't clean, the dish was still dusty, that ain't got nothing to do with me. This is your company, this is your stuff.
It's about he won't do what I asked him to do.
Your Honor, I did that job to the best of what I could. I just got off of work. I work, like I say, she keeps saying that I don't have two jobs. You forgetting, I work full-time at my job, and then on days, I come and help you.
Job.
That look like two jobs to me. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't understand how she keeps saying that I don't have these jobs. I work full-time. I'm a supervisor at my job, to be exact.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I got a couple of injuries. I got a couple of car accidents, so I got injuries that prevent me from doing certain stuff. And I let her know, like, yo, listen, my body ain't feeling too good, this, that, and the third, and she just take it as, okay, whatever, you gonna still do this. This is your company.
Do you respect not only his work schedule, but his physical difficulties? And do you respect that?
I respect his physical difficulties, but when he says that he is going to do a job for me, he should just do it. If he says that he won't do the job, then I expect him not to do it. He doesn't tell me that he's in pain before we actually work. He just mentions it after I've complained. So I don't know if it's a real excuse or if he's he's just saying that.
She got that bougie voice that I don't like. That like, oh wait, I don't think that I should be able to da-da-da-da. Oh yeah, that's how your rhythm rolls. You should listen to yourself one day.
Okay.
It's annoying. You say he doesn't support your goals. And you talk about going out to eat or something, and he didn't buy a drink. What's that all about?
Judge, he got some free tickets from the Improv, which is, you know, the comedy
show, right.
And he figured because he got free tickets to the Improv that he didn't have to pay for drinks or food. So we're just sitting at the Improv, and you know, you're sitting next to two other couples are sitting there. And we're sitting there and our table's empty while the other people have food and drink. So I'm like, well, what are we gonna do? So I thought to myself, I had to pay for my own food and drink. And that's what I ended up doing, and I complained.
Did you pay for his?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't feel like I should have to pay for his food and drink.
Why?
Because he invited me.
So?
I just feel like if I was to invite him somewhere, say it was his birthday, like I take him out for his birthday, I pay. But he invited me. For your birthday, I do pay.
But was this for your birthday?
No, Judge, it was not for my birthday.
Let me say this to you, Ms. Hunter. We can't come out here as women talking about we got all of these rights, we're equal, we have the same rights and responsibilities, and then want a 1950s dudes to pay all this, that, the other. They can't do it. You know, either we're equal and everybody goes in and does what they do or they don't. Or you guys cut a deal about who does what and who does the other thing. But it's not, well, he's a dude, he needs to pay. He's a dude, he needs 3 jobs. He's a dude. It don't work that way. Because nobody's in there saying, well, she's a woman, she's got to cook and clean no matter what.
Okay.
I fuss at people for that.
Okay, I understand.
I think I made your case for you, Mr. Johnson, but go ahead.
And I'm going to get to that. She right, you know, we went there, but at the time, I got the free tickets and stuff. We went, but it was a particular, we wanted to see this particular person. I just paid rent, and
things were tight?
Yeah, things were tight. I was like, look, I get paid every week. I'm not like you. I don't go to somebody's house, and every day I leave, I'm coming home with about 100, 200, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you didn't buy your food. I bought the food. She did buy her drinks and all that stuff, but she made a big scene in front of it. Like, all you had to do was put me to the side, like, look, you know what I'm saying, I'll go ahead and buy mine, but you wanted to make a scene so people know what the situation is, and that's everywhere we go. Just like, she say I don't support her. She go do poetry and all that stuff. We went to a particular event, and at this particular event, they usually let you pay card or cash. I thought they was gonna let us pay credit and all that stuff. I had a couple dollars in my pocket. We get there, it was like, what, $20 to get in, $10 a piece. I had 18. We had just stopped and got something real quick. And then I just like, yo, let me just get $2 real quick, and then I give it back to you. She causes a big scene in front of everybody. Oh, you asking me for money in front of everybody. I'm one of these. Treat me like I'm one of these broke girls.
Yeah, you kind of do talk like that.
It's like,
yeah, you kind of do.
It's like, okay.
I was thinking just then, she got that bougie voice that I don't like. That like, oh wait, I don't think that I should be able to da-da-da-da. Oh yeah, that's how your rhythm rolls. You should listen to yourself one day.
Okay.
It's annoying.
She's selfish.
So you want $650 from Mr. Johnson for half of the deposit that you say you lost on an apartment. Explain that to me.
Judge, I want that money because I cleaned the home prior to leaving the home. However, the landlord says that there were still damages, and I feel like he should have helped me take care of whatever damages they were. The landlord is only suing me. He's not even suing Timothy, who lived at the same apartment.
Was he on the
lived.
lease?
Yes.
He was on the lease?
He signed the lease.
Uh-huh.
So I didn't understand why I had to be sued when I put in all the cleaning work and he didn't put in
didn't do anything. You
half.
lost the whole deposit?
The landlord kept my whole deposit.
And the entire deposit was $1,300?
$1,150.
$1,150. Mr. Johnson, what do you say about that? Did that happen?
Your Honor, right now, we in the middle of that whole issue with our previous landlord.
Right.
My name was on the lease, but it was technically her, just the primary person. He just had me sign off as the, different spots on there saying that I would be living here. But my name wasn't technically
but you were not,
on the lease.
Yeah, I gotcha. You done with her? You done with him?
Yes.
The only thing I'm going to ask you of you, this, Ms. Hunter, as you separate today is this. I mean, you might want to check your program. You might want to check how you come across. You might want to check how self-involved you are. Because this is a good brother right here, and he just got tired of it. You're gorgeous. You have your own business. If you just get your thing together. Do you know what I mean by your thing? How you present to the world. There's this sense, like, of entitlement that you exude that's off-putting. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to go that way. And a lot of people tag that as, I'm just me, and I'm all this, and I'm all that, and I'm all the other thing. But ain't nobody all like that. Nobody. And nobody likes that. What did you want? I was just saying,
I think, like, it's just attached to the fact that she's an only child, so she ain't, I got two brothers and sisters.
I do not care.
Yeah, okay.
I do not, and did you see that?
He
was upset that I was fussing at you, and he was defending you. And then you just rolled your eyes.
Sorry,
that was sweet,
that
and
was
you continuing to be. Yeah,
I'm sorry. I apologize.
A reflex. Isn't that awful that a reflex that you have is to roll your eyes at a man that's defending you?
Yes,
that speaks volumes, and none of them are good. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
All right, you said you're done, but you got a good guy here. Can you make this work?
I'm gonna take some of the judge's advice and, ride home with it and see how I feel.
And what about you? I mean, are you running out of patience? You think you can give, her some time?
I've been willing to give her a chance. It's just, we got things about both of us that we need to take care of, and then from there, we can make it rock.
ए दुख दा तूफान होया देश दी खातिर वे शहीद अमजद पठान होया देश दी खातिर वे देश दी खातिर वे शहीद अमजद पठान होया सारे पेण परावानो अल्लाह उन सबर देवी अल्लाह उन सबर देवी सारे पेण परावानो कार के अदा के आए अपने वतन खातर बाजी जान दिला के आए अपने वतन खातर अपने वतन खातर बाजी जान दिला के आए नवे तोड़ गया जैसी जवान अमजद मुँह जल्दी क्यों मोड़ गया जैसी जवान अमजद जैसी जवान अमजद मुँह जल्दी क्यों मोड़ गया वीरा देवे होंदे नी पठाना तीर दे विच अज पत्थर वीरों दे नी पठाना तीर दे विच जम्मू कश्मीर दे अज पत्थर वीरों दे नी भूल दुआ करिया अमजद पठान नुए अल्लाह जन्नत अता करिया अमजद पठान नुए अमजद पठान नुए अल्लाह जन्नत अता करिया निसी जान जोगी इतनी जान नहीं सी तेरे सद में वे सैन जोगी इतनी जान नहीं सी इतनी ओ जान नहीं सी तेरे सद में वे सैन जोगी दुख न गरीबो सारे दुआ करे हो अल्लाह जन्नत नसीबो सारे दुआ करे हो सारे दुआ करे हो अल्लाह जन्नत नसीबो अल्लाह जन्नत नसीबो अल्लाह जन्नत नसीबो
वाला तू जड़िए चादर ढीला दे उठे वादा तू जड़िए कोई सोने की माया कोई दिल उते दिल रख के दिल उते दिल रख के तू ठोक दे की माया दिल उते दिल रख के तू ठोक दे की माया वादा तू जड़िए गाने फूलां दी कदीसों में ओ अखियां ते ओ रखिए पावे यारी गरीबों में अखियां ते ओ रखिए पावे यारी गरीबों में पानी रब देसी परदेसी ना जा माया रोजी पानी रब देसी परदेसी ना जा माया वादा तू जड़िए मेरे फूलां वाली चौकी है यारी ते जग लावे यारी बादनी वे ओकी है यारी ते जग लावे यारी बादनी वे ओकी है दोई काने माड़िए बजी जाने कल बूतर दोई काने जीव जन दोई जीवा जीव जन दोई जीवा मर जामत दोई नाले माड़िए बजी जाने मर जामत दोई नाले जी जाने कल बूतर लाबाजी माड़िए वे जी जाने कल बूतर लाबाजी जिन पिछे असी उजड़े जिन पिछे असी उजड़े अज बोल के नहीं राजी माड़िए वे जी जाने अज बोल के नहीं राजी जी जाने हर पासे खोट चना नायो मोहब्बत रिया नायो मोहब्बत रिया ना पहले जनोक जना माड़िए वे जी जाने ना पहले जनोक जना बिकन बाजाराया सावण खदमाया अख करण दीदाराया माड़िए वे जी जाने अख करण दीदाराया जी जाने कश्मीरी वादिए माड़िए जी जाने कश्मीर दिवादिए दिल बर्दाश्त करी सोना जुल्म दया दिए माड़िए जी जाने सोना जुल्म दया दिए निका हसदे हो तुसी निका हसदे हो तुसी निका हसदे हो तुसी निका हसदे हो कसम खुदा दी जना ओए मेरे दिल विच वसदे हो मेरे दिल विच वसदे हो तुसी निका हसदे हो तुसी निका हसदे हो
कालज दी मेरा दिल तरसांदी है वे जद भी कोल जावा थोड़ा थोड़ा शर्मांदी है वे कुड़ी एक कालज दी मेरा दिल तरसांदी है वे जद भी कोल जावा थोड़ा थोड़ा शर्मांदी है वे कुड़ी एक कालज दी थोड़ी जही खंगदी है मुंडा मार के थोड़ी जी खंगदी कुड़ी एक कालज दी मेरा दिल तरसांदी है वे जद भी कोल जावा थोड़ा थोड़ा शर्मांदी है वे कुड़ी एक कालज दी अगे टुर दी ता मुड़ मुड़ तकदी है अगे टुर दी ता मुड़ मुड़ तकदी ना चकदी ता ना डरदी है ना चकदी ता ना डरदी कुड़ी एक कालज दी मेरा दिल तरसांदी है वे जतरी कोल जावा थोड़ा थोड़ा शर्मांदी है वे कुड़ी एक कालज दी मेरा उसने होश घुमाया है मेरा उसने होश घुमाया होश गुमाया है मेरा उसने होश गुमाया मैं जींदा मार मुकाया है मैं जींदा मार मुकाया कुड़ी एक कालज दी मेरा दिल तरसा दी है वे जद भी कोल जावा थोड़ा थोड़ा शर्मा दी है वे कुड़ी एक कालज दी कुड़ी एक कालज दी मेरा दिल तरसा दी है वे जद भी कोल जावा थोड़ा थोड़ा शर्मा दी है वे कुड़ी एक कालज दी कुड़ी एक कालज दी मेरा दिल तर